Alright. YouTube should be up and running. Hi, Lillian. Hi, Jazzy. Hi, Kale. Jazzy, thank you for the heart me. Alright. Huxley, maybe. Maybe. How long are you going to be live? 3 hours. Best guess, Cassidy. Hi, Diesel. Welcome in. I am best guess like 3-ish hours. We'll see how. I don't have a lot of energy, so we'll see how long I can last. I'm good, Jazzy. Diesel, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Alright, let's say hi to our pets and start working on the base. Hi, Beam. We're gonna try to make it available on console, Kai. Hi, Ghost. I'm doing well. Hello, Paco. Hello, Blue. Hello, You Dig. Welcome in. Hi, Jenna. Welcome in. Hi, Janae. Welcome in. Hi, everybody. Ethan, thank you for the heart me and the populars. Hello to the Hi Freddy. Hello to Kinger Horse, our Paparooskies, Sunday, more Paparooskies, Ghost, and Danny, Paige, Yodi, and Stormy. How was the beach? Wasn't that great, but we ended up coming back to the house, hanging out in the pool, and then went to dinner and, ended up going out to the bars. So it was a lot more than I was expecting it to be. The beach part of it wasn't great, but the rest of the day was pretty awesome. Your friend hasn't been doing well, and I wanted to know if you had some advice. Well, Beam, it's a Minecraft stream, so I don't know how much my advice will carry, but you shouldn't share, like, personal details and stuff. Hi, Emoji. It's going great. Hi, Lonnie. Thank you for the heart me and the popular. Meg, thank you for the heart me. Savannah, thank you for the heart me. All right. But, plan for today, in case you guys weren't here, hi Savannah, in case you guys weren't here on Friday, Friday night we completed the outer buildings. So all of the outer buildings have at least gotten their moss in and the roofs in. Today I want to put the lighting in, and I want to put like the pattern around them in, and at least come up with an idea for that and get as much done tonight as we can. I'm going to do the outer wrap, and then we'll probably go finish the biomes, then come in and do the inner buildings. That is the game plan. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. Meg, thank you for the popular. That's the game plan. Get the outer wrap done, go down and finish up the biomes that are down there, then come back up and finish up the city. Haven't been here since you built the gardens. It's been a while since you worked on those, Baseball. Welcome back. I'm thinking, yeah, I should have end rods right here. Perfect. Doing the lighting with end rods is, I think, what we finalized on. Yes, it is. It's me. Kai, I'm not going to review who is and who is not in consideration. Hi, Doubloon. Aaron, Crafty is no longer a member of this SMP, so I don't know what he's going to be doing. Hi, Eric. Alright. But we're putting them in the corners like this. So right here. Hi, Anna. Hi, Kelsey. Put that right there. And how do I want to do the lighting on this? Put it in that corner. I'm going to try to, like, sneak my way around and do these. And then go and, like, go back up. It's me. I've been working on this base since July of last year. So this is my mega base project. I wanted to build the biggest Minecraft base I had ever built, and I've been slowly picking away at that. I think I'm going to put it on that side. So yes, it has been a year since I started working on this, but we're continuing to work on it. Is there such a thing as an end rod farm? Yes and no. To farm end rods, all you need to do is farm chorus fruit and farm blaze rods. If you make popped chorus fruit and you combine that with a blaze rod, it gives you an end rod. We see the whole base. Pin video, top of my profile, Felix, for a full base tour. Is there such... Yeah, it's that one. Hi, Blake. Welcome in. Elijah, thank you for the follow. Blake, thank you for the heart me. Faya, thank you for the heart me. Wade, thank you for the heart me. Jazzy, thank you for the popular. Alright. I think that's just going to be the pattern to get these all done. It's just hit the corner, run down. Is there a chorus fruit farm? Yes, there is. Chorus fruit farm is actually 2 farms. You'll have a chorus fruit flower farm and a chorus fruit farm. They're 2 different. They kind of have to work together. Do all creators have bases of their own? Yes, they do. Hi, Wade. Base is sick. Thank you, Cooper. Sneak around the outside. Place that. Let's see how long it takes me to do a single one of these. Should go pretty quick. And then we run over to the other side. Hi, King. I've been here forever. Well, welcome in, Faya. It's good to have you here when you can be here. Flight, thank you for the... Or Fight, thank you for the follow. Are there any items you can't make a farm for? Very few. Sometimes the definition of a farm might be stretched. Like, you can farm a lot of items if you consider using villagers as farming. So, like, there's a lot of items, like, you can farm item frames by farming emeralds. Like, if you can draw the lines there, then yes, there's not a lot you can't make a farm for. But if you're saying, like, it has to produce that item, then yes. What makes you want to play Minecraft like I'm trying to stay in my world, but it's tough? So, Blob, what I do in every Minecraft world I've ever played in is I set myself some sort of stretch goal. I say, I'm going to build the biggest Minecraft base I've ever built. I'm going to collect every item. I'm going to build a farm for every item. I'm going to do every trophy, achievement, and challenge in a single world. And then I just work against that and work against that and work against that until it's completed. Like, for this world, my goal was to build the biggest Minecraft base I had ever built. Vanity, thank you for the follow. Is to build the biggest Minecraft base I'd ever built, and I'm just, you know, picking away at it here and there. All of the outsides are filled in, Megan. Now I'm doing the lighting. Once the lighting is in, we're going to do the leaves around the outside. Then we're going to do the, like, terraforming, and once the outer ring is done, I'm going to go back and start working on the biomes again. I'm doing good, Dorn. Or Dom. Reese, next season I'm living in the end. So, obviously, like, there'll be an overworld and I'll have some stuff in the overworld, but the majority of my base next season's all going to be the end. Squishy, thank you for the heart me. Megan, thank you for the popular and the heart me. There was not a game night Friday night. Instead, I streamed and worked on the base. Yes, it is, Jam Jam. Randy, anything by Silent Whisperer or JC Plays will probably take care of you if you're looking for a specific farm. How long you been live today? 10 minutes. I am just kicking off stream today. Dom, you should go watch Viking Pilot's video if you're curious. Yeah, I'm going to do it on the moss for this guy. Thank you, Tills. No page yet? No page, and Stormy said she's going to be late. Oh, I fell. It's going to be a challenge reading chat and then running along these diagonals. I'm going to have to take some practice, I feel like. And then I'm doing on the moss for this one. The base is going great, some dude. It's getting into the final stages. I only have, like, there's still some big things left to do, but I should have it done by end of August. Danny's going to have to carry today. I have all the faith in the world. Have you decided which one's going to be your house? Yes, it's going to be the one from the iron entrance to the left. Is what I've decided my house, the one I'm going to live in, is going to be. Alright, sneak the corner. There we go. And run all the way down. And one right there. And then sneak around the outside. One right there. Run down here. Place one right there. Should have crouched. Will you be helping Silver breaking out that mountain? Silver has a towel to help him with that. That is all you need to remove a mountain. We have a member who's more dedicated to wiping out mountains than I ever thought was possible in Minecraft. What day is it? 27,593. We're a little over 27, or a little under 27,600 days in the world. I think Towel just likes to destroy things, and then she picks out a mountain and goes, that's a big thing to destroy. I really think that's what it is. Towel sees a mountain and goes, I'm going to destroy that. I really, if I had to point fingers, I would say it'd be that. Base looks wild. Thank you. When does this season end? We haven't set a exact date, but it's going to be December of this year. Jam Jam, thank you for the follow. Do you like Mullet's castle? Yes. Mullet is incredibly talented. He is the fastest Minecraft builder I have ever seen. The man can get a build together in like a matter of hours. It's crazy. Hi Zwanin. Hi Eddie. Welcome in. Alright. Having these beacons in place before we started doing this is super clutch. Being able to just go really, really quick. There's a little bit of a gap in the beacon effects, which is a little annoying, but the faster I go at this, the faster it'll go. What are you building? At Brayden, I am putting the lighting on my city in the sky as part of my mega base. So just keeping it simple, just doing end rods with a moss backdrop to kind of fit the pattern of the rest of the build. Putting the end rods in the same spot each time so that all of the builds look uniform. What Y level is that? 233. Oh, yeah, there's the ocean down there for scale. We're at Y level 233 right now. 237 now. Wait. Oh, got this one left to do. Or did we finish this one? I think I missed one right here. Yep. Okay, next one. What are plans with the smaller bases in the mega base? So these little buildings are just going to be detailed from the exterior. There's not going to have anything in them. Hi, Kendra. But one of them will get a full interior done. So, like, we're going to detail them up, add a little bit more detail to them, but they won't be, like, an inside. It'll be purely, like, outside. This will be a road. We're going to have, like, foliage and stuff in here, stuff like that. You have Summon P? Got it. Thank you, Jam Jam. No, 2K. When you say full interior, does it mean multiple levels? I don't know, Eric. It'll probably just be free-handed like I do. Oh, hey, Danny was not playing. Probably just like anything else. I don't know if I'll do like multiple floors or it'll be like one big grand room. Something like that. Or it'll be like just one big room. I haven't decided on that yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It'll probably be one of the last things I do. I'll have the rest of the base done so that maybe we can, like, drag out working on, like, the furnished buildings. Kenneth, thank you for the follow. Finish working on those. Fast with it, too. I am trying to find my rhythm using my beacons so that I can race around. I think what I need to do is go from that corner, because I don't think they're going to reach this corner. Also, I'm thinking nope, I didn't miss that one. What's up? Hi, Terry. It's Roblox? No, this is Minecraft. Hi, Emiliano. How much more do you think it's going to take to finish? I'm hoping to have it done by the end of August. My original plan was end of July, but I've been, like, really, really busy with work and life stuff lately, so I haven't had a lot of time to play and stream. But going at the pace I'm going at now, I'm hoping to have it done by end of August. Hi, Zeno. Alright, do this. And right there. Welcome in, Paige. Thank you for the heart being the popular. Did Danny wake you up? You have a video showing your moss farm. I have videos showcasing it, not building it. But if you go to my YouTube, you can watch back the live stream of me building it. And then kind of copy that live stream as a tutorial. Will there be new members in Season 2? Yes, we're planning to add... we have 8 members right now. We're planning to do 12 to 15 next season. She indeed did. Good. Evan, thank you for the heart me. Zeno, thank you for the heart me. Are all the buildings going to be detailed identically? Yes. Everything in the base is completely uniform all the way across. Hundreds of blocks are all, like, to the block. So all of these buildings are going to be the same. Kendra, we have a very long list of people we are considering, but I'm not going to reveal who or anything like that. Alright, knock all that out. This one's done. Is there a video tour of the world? Header, I have a base tour pinned to the top of my profile, a full tour of this base. If you go over to my YouTube and look up Subathon Day 2, I start that video off with a world tour of everything that I have built in this world. Alright, right there and right there. Not mullet, but close. W song, thank you, Diesel. It's our stream playlist today. Not everybody enjoyed the Nightcore Friday night, even though I was vibing with the Nightcore Friday night, so I figured I'd go back to our basic stream playlist. Oh, not there, right there. Grab that and go back. What's the best and worst thing to work on the base? The outer wall is always going to be the worst, Reese. I preferred filling in the floors than filling in the outer wall. Doing the outer wall of the base out there sucked. Everything else has been, you know, some things haven't been super fun, but the 2 or 3 streams it took just to do the outer wall was crazy. Okay. Makes sense. So excited to see how it goes. The idea of seasons is really interesting. I can't spend more than a year and a half, 2 years in a world. I mean, Farmtopia was 2 years and 4 months, and I was so just, as much as I love that world, I was just done playing in that Minecraft world. So I'm really excited to get to start over a new world with our members, because besides Candy, everybody kind of joined in after the world had been like established. What are you building? Joey, I am working on the City in the Clouds part of my mega base. I'm adding the lighting to our outer buildings. So we've got our, you know, biomes that I got to finish up down there, and I got our city up here. I'm just adding the lighting to them. Nice, Cherie. Should you make a new survival world? Well, Troppy, that's completely up to you. I can't tell you when to start a world or when to end a world. That's something only you know. Hi, no one. When does the next season start? In January of 26. And then sneak around the corner and place that in. I'm glad I made these too wide because I can just sprint along them. That was great planning on my part. Yeah, I'm glad I thought that far ahead, you know? You think, Austin, I should have this build done by end of August. I was planning to have it done end of July, and then just work and life got really, really busy for a little while, and I was barely managing to stream once a week. So now everything should kind of be settled out, so I should have more time to stream and play. At least giving, you know, 2 streams a week. Oh, we're like 90% done, Vote. What builds you think's better, yours or Silver Mullets? John, I will leave that up to you. I am quite proud of my build. Have you ever been involved with... I have never played on another, like, creator server before ClockCraft. I've played with, like, my buddies who play a couple months a year, or a couple weeks a year, but I've always been a solo Minecraft player. Hi, Jax. Oh, somebody's sleeping. Yeah, I should have this build done by the end of August. Maybe not like the full furnished like interior of that we're gonna do on one of them, but at least the build. When did you go and get the... I missed one. When did I go and get the end rods? You can farm end rods. So I just farmed up a lot of them. Also, if my internet randomly goes out, it is thunderstorming here. Good catch. It is thunderstorming here, so if my internet randomly goes out, it was nice streaming with you for however long I got to stream with you. Am I a full-time creator? I am not, Paul. I work full-time. Streaming's just a hobby. I stream a couple nights a week here on TikTok and YouTube and just pick away at my base and hang out with my community. I'm burnt out solo after your world corrupted. Losing a world is definitely grounds for feeling burnt out. Hi, Money. Losing your world is definitely grounds for feeling burnt out on Minecraft. Maz, it's not even... I wouldn't even consider it a part-time job. It's just a hobby for me. Just something I do for fun. Hi, James. Welcome in. Ethan, thank you for the GGs. I just saw those. Nope, I work full-time, pay my bills, and then, you know, a couple nights a week, if I'm lucky, I can find some time to sit down and play my favorite game and stream it. Out of all of my hobbies, what is my favorite? Streaming is... It's weird, because I like them for different reasons, right? Like, I gotta say, probably hunting and fishing are my favorite hobbies, because I've been doing those since I was a kid, right? I love streaming, I love spending time with you guys, but I also love the freedom and just the, you know, relaxation of being out in the woods. You know? So it's hard to pick. I'd put it, it's 50-50 on those two. Hi, Jam. New gift goal? Jazzy, you get to call it. Jazzy, what would you like for the new gift goal? Hi, Car. Max, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, James. I think I caught you. Reese, I don't mind admitting and talking about that stuff, but I don't talk about it on stream because it makes some people uncomfortable. Hi, Caroline. Welcome in. Do this again. How long have you had the world for? Car, we have been on this world since April 7th of last year. How was your day? I had a good day today, Jam. I got to see some friends yesterday, spent the day with them. Came home late last night, slept in this morning. It was great. The weather today was beautiful, so kind of just relaxed and enjoyed the mix between sunshine and AC, and then, you know, got some stuff done, got some work done today, and then I hit go live, and now I'm hanging out with y'all. Thank you, no one. I do my best. Yeah, there's a pretty good likelihood I'm going to either lose internet or power tonight. I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder, like, shaking the house, but there's a pretty good chance I'm going to lose power or internet at some point. So get as much done until then. Jam, thank you for the heart me and the popular. James, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Can you quickly show us what you're building? I'll do you one better, Aiden. Pin video, top of my TikTok profile, is a full base tour. The only thing not included in that tour are these, like, outer buildings, because we've only been working on those, like, the last week. Jazzy, that message... Wait, hold on. Nope, hanging lights came through. I just missed it. 1 second. Set up new goal, edit. Alright, I don't know what those look like. Hanging lights. Donde está? Where are you? Hey, alright, found him. There we go. There we go. Hanging lights it is. When my power went out a few weeks ago, I lost my inventory. That is why, if you can afford... If you're, like, playing on a single-player world and you can afford it, $3.99 or $2.99 for a 2-player realm is such a lifesaver. Because, like, if your power or internet goes out, you don't have to worry about your, like, world corrupting. It's automatically saved to that server. That's what I did with farming. Maz, I don't stream for income. I do make a little bit from streaming, from video views, and then I have some very generous viewers. However, I work full-time. I use that to pay my bills, and streaming is just a hobby, just for fun. Hi, Willie. I'm doing good. How are you? I know you get this hobby, but you ever get big enough, would you stream? Austin, the only way I would ever stream full-time is if all of my bills were covered by, like, sponsors. Like, house payment, truck payment, you know, health insurance, you know, electricity, internet, all of my bills that I pay for right now, if those were covered by sponsors, I would stream full-time. However, I will never, ever rely on my viewers for income. So, like, if I had to rely on my, like, viewers' gifts to pay my, you know, electric bill, that would never sit right with me. Hi, Meme. Welcome in. Thank you, Faya. Would I do joint projects with other members in the future? I've done joint projects with them in the past. Like, we've got Spawn, and we've got game nights. I mean, Towel and I were doing terraforming together. Diesel, thank you for the hanging lights, plural. Diesel, would you like to call the new gift goal? You got that one right out of the way. Faya, thank you for the tiny diny chill. Can we get some W's in chat for Faya with the tiny diny chill? I still got to give the gift goal to Diesel because he was in there when I called it, but if we get the next one done, Faya, it's all yours to call. Yes, everything I make from streaming, I put back into the stream. So, like, when I first started, I was, like, on my PS5 with, like, my old PC, like an old capture card, 1080p monitors. And then throughout streaming, I've just upgraded my setup to provide a better stream. Angel, thank you for the follow. Am I going to bring villagers to the base? No. No, I am not. I have a full flushed out villager trading hall with over 100 villagers. I don't see the reason to move them. If we were like going to be in this world for another year, I would consider it, but I'm only in the world for another 6 months. I don't see a reason to move them for that. Yeah, maybe if we were like in the world for another, year, I would move my villagers, but not for this. Abdi, thank you for the follow. Angel, thank you for the follow. Stormy, thank you for the heart me. Stormy's here. Stormy, you're not that late. You said you were going to be late. Only 30 minutes. Welcome in, Stormy. Hi, Smiles. Hi, Stormy. Aesthetics, exactly. Most of the build is for aesthetic. There is no practical reason to build a base this big ever. It's purely built this size for aesthetics. Getting wisdom teeth out tomorrow. I had mine out, I think, like senior year of high school, Philip. So it's not that bad. Just you're a little sore for a few days. You get a little bit of ice cream. Your mouth feels weird for a little bit, and then you're fine. It's not that bad. Morgan, thank you for the heart, me. Just make sure you relax and do what the doctors tell you, and the saltwater rinse and all that. Kane, did you ever have braces? Yeah, back in middle school. It's been about 90 degrees all day and muggy, so it's been pretty miserable. Don't do well with heat. Between going inside and out, I've opted to pretty much stay in the AC for the better part of today. I've had my AC on full bore, and it's actually kind of cold, so I got like a little bit of a sweatshirt on right now, but worth it because it's very soft, and you can't see it, but I am very sunburned underneath this sweatshirt. Is that Fahrenheit? Yes. No, it's 90 degrees Celsius. We're dying. Everything's melting. Is that screen back there for display? No, it's a full-on TV. I just put it as like a backdrop to my stream because I used to have a projector in the background, and it would like project the stream and different things going on, and then my projector burned out, and it was as expensive to buy a new TV as it was to buy a new bulb, so I just got a new TV. Sketch, thank you for the heart meat and the popular. Welcome in. I did, but not enough, Paige. Hi, Sketch. Welcome in. What was my favorite school subject? I did not like school. Hindsight being 2020, I probably should have paid attention more in school. I mean, I get a good job now, and I earned my way there. However, probably would have been a little bit easier had I paid a little bit more attention. But yeah, I didn't really have maybe history, maybe. What PC do you have? Header, I have a custom build from CLX Gaming. They built this PC for me for dual streaming. You can go to their website and you can pick out exactly what you want for a PC and they'll build it for you. Hi, Trap. Welcome in. What are you making? Gavin, I am working on my mega base currently. I'm filling in the light sources for my city in the clouds part of the base. Do I work from home? Every once in a while, Judd. I have a office that I work mostly out of, but every few weeks or so I'll pick a day and work from home. Or like if I have like something going on and I need to work from home, I can work from home. Yeah, that'd be a little hot, Danny. That would be a little hot. So many people that didn't love school are super successful adults. The sources of my thing. I don't like. Let me put this. I like being paid. I will learn something if I'm being paid to learn it. I don't want to learn something I'm not interested in, if that makes sense. Like I love like learning new softwares and new like leadership strategies and new influence strategies and stuff like that for work. Like I read leadership books for my job, right? But if you were like making me read those, I would want to. Awesome, Chris. Well, he's a great creator, Trap. I will attend, like we just did as a team, as a leadership team, we just went through like this 3-day training course. We had presentations on it this week. It was a lot of fun, but if I would not have done it voluntarily. Like this was a great course, and I learned some really good stuff and like how to apply it like in my job and like my career and stuff like that. However, I wouldn't have taken it voluntarily. Oh, bear with me. I've been in there a few times, Trap. He's got a great thing going. I don't spend a lot of time online. Pretty much if I can find a free minute, I'm either streaming or I'm doing something else. The only time I'm really lurking in streams is if, like, it's at night and I'm falling asleep. Like, I'll have one of the other members of ClockCraft streams on the background to, you know, help them out. Did a 24-hour stream. Better than me. I had to cut my streams off at 12 hours, and I was fading. We ended up having to play Apex to keep the stream going. I was not going to make it. Boom, boom. We did horror games in Minecraft. I feel like streaming horror games would be against terms of service on TikTok. I feel like they would have something wrong with that. When's the next one? Diesel, I think I took 6 months in between subathons. I feel like that's a good breakup of subathons. You know, if you do too many of them, it's like too much. I feel like waiting 6 months in between them is good. So whenever 6 months past recent subathon goes, I'll do another one. Did I miss one again? Hi, Desmond. How long have I been live? 34 minutes. Whoops. Hi, Tom. Unfortunately, no. No profile picture and just a kind of generic name named Tom. I'm sorry, but no. You messing with me, Paige, or did I actually miss one? Oh, I did miss one. We're falling a lot today. It's very hard to run along this and sneak around these corners while reading chat. I'm sure we'll do something special. We'll plan it out. He doubts us like that. Oh, I know better. But still gotta ask. How is it hard you don't read our comments? Smartass. Panic, thank you. Paige, thank you for the corn. Jazzy, thank you for the corn. Kale, thank you for the corn. Have a good night, Faye. Get some sleep. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you for stopping in for as long as you could stop in. Oh, almost. Nice trap. Which one was on? I was on this one right here. Oh, I would never, ever say anything, Diesel. Ever. Not me. I would never be sarcastic to my chat. Ever. Awesome trap. I give him credit. I was burned out after 12 hours of streaming. I was pretty exhausted. It's a different kind of tired being on camera that long. Like, it's not like work tired or like gym tired. It's a lot. It's a lot to be on camera for like hours on hours and hours. I won't say never ever. I don't know. But like, even to do the subathon, like, I had to line it up with like PTO from work and stuff like that. Like, I can't be wiped out from streaming to... I can't, you know, justify being wiped out at work because I was streaming late. You know? Is that the last one? Yep. Ness, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in, Ness. I keep forgetting I gotta do the bottom floor first. I keep messing that up. Oh, nope. Low energy? Probably, right? Ness, thank you for the populars. How's it going there? It's going great, King. How are you doing? Going live at 7:30 East. Nice. Stein, thank you for the follow. Alright, now we're on to the other one. Hi, Mace. Very good. Nice. Kale, thank you for the corn. Nice. It's about time for my yearly re-addiction to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I haven't triggered it yet, but like I feel like I got a binge watch of some Brooklyn Nine-Nine coming up soon. Thank you, King. Aiden, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Sammy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Grab that one and run down here. Grab that. Grab another stack. How am I doing? I have 4 shulker boxes of these, so I should hopefully not run out, because the Blaze Farm is definitely empty, and the Chorus Root Farm is definitely empty. I tried watching that, but never got into it. It's not for everyone. I ran into somebody the day who's never seen The Office, and I know The Office isn't for everybody, but I feel like everybody should have seen The Office. Lito, I don't dupe or anything like that. Duping defeats the purpose of Minecraft. As if you're gonna like do like cheaty dupes, then it's might as well play creative, right? Hi, Mayonnaise. Welcome in. Okay. You 2 already have required watching, so I'm not... You 3 already have required watching, so I'm not going to add more to it. But you should probably watch The Office. Queen, thank you for the follow. Diesel, you too. You guys are brutal. You don't have to like it. Like, it's definitely... It's a show, but I feel like you should at least watch it once. Hi, Johnny. Buddy, thank you for the follow. Thank you, King. UK or US one? USA one. Never watched the UK one. Thank you, Megan. Not a show person. I'm a live stream person. Ah. I'm sure there's a live stream out there of somebody pirating The Office on TikTok. On a plane? It's a good... It's like a... It's a great background noise show. Hi, Ryan. Welcome in. It's a great background noise show. You're more of a Friends person? See, Friends is like you watch it once. It's another back... I would give Friends a background show. I would say Friends is a background show. What are you doing? Daniel, I am adding light to our exterior, to our buildings in the city in the clouds. Just putting them around so that we have some light up here at night. You've been watching One Piece? Nice. I need to re-pick up where I left off. But it's been like a solid 6 or 7 months since I gave up the grind. Also, I realized I forgot the bottom after I did the front. Kind of surprised no one has tried to cancel The Office due to the comedy. Well, it was like recorded... It's a product of its time, right, Eric? Yeah. Is there enough light to see this thing at night? I mean, there are other members online, so they're probably going to sleep before we get a chance to see it at night. But I will, we'll get to see, like, bits of it as we go. Cool, Anga. Oh, this floor's already done. You're on episode 110, and you got some catching up to do then. Hey, come on. 600 something? I don't know. I'll have to check. Could ask them to, but it's also not done, Flames. So once I get in all the way around, I might ask them not to sleep, but it's still, I've got 7 left to do. How you doing? I'm doing good, Mazza. You're only on episode 65 of One Piece or ClockCraft? What are you doing to the base now? Money, I am adding in end rods to the buildings to get them some light at night. Got it, Chris. Got it. Just running around the outside of each one, adding in the light where we want to. There we go. You're getting a PC upgrade? Nice, Mazza. Anyone have a full tour of the world? I have a tour of everything I have done, Mazza. If you go to, like I said, you go to my YouTube and you look up Subathon Day 2, there's a tour of everything that I have done in this world. There's also a full world tour, or a full base tour pinned to the top of my profile. Oh no, they're full of mobs. So, Cohen, thank you for the follow. It's full of mobs. I don't know if it's coming through the audio. Flip, thank you for the follow. I don't know if it's coming through your guys' audio, but, like, they're spawning everywhere. I'm just waiting for one to spawn in front of me while I'm doing this. What do you think about the new Minecraft update? The copper that's coming out and all that? Is that what you're referring to? Yes? I think the copper update's cool. I like what they're doing. I understand why they're doing it. I mean, it's going to make zero difference to me, because I'm probably not going to use them. Really. They're not for players like for me. They're like players who play the game a couple times a year. You know? That's what the copper golem is for. It's not for, like, people who play it like I play it. You know, it's never going to replace, like, full redstone sorting systems. In my eyes, at least. Am I going to use it to order-size items? Trap, maybe, like, early game. But once you get established, a full built... Because they can only sort to 10 chests, right? Like, a single copper golem can only sort 16... A stack of 16 items to 10 chests. I have 280 modules, which is 560 double chests in there, which is like 2.6 to 2.8 million items, right? You can't use a copper golem to do that. You know, I think they're great. Copper golems are going to be a fundamental change to the people who play the game a couple weeks a year. It is going to drastically improve their Minecraft experience. The people who play the game 2 weeks, 3 weeks a year, it's going to drastically improve their experience with Minecraft. But people like me and the other members of ClockCraft, copper golems aren't going to do much for us that we haven't, you know, just do ourselves. King, I've been working on this for maybe a month now. I don't know. I haven't tallied how long it's take to work on this part. I kind of just, like I said, go live when I can and work on it when I can. King, you're on episode 183. Mike, you are catching up. You are definitely catching up. Are you going to make an item sorter? Yeah, always. I do a full storage system in every world I'm in. You gotta, in my opinion. A full automatic sorting system is a must for long-term Minecraft worlds. At least for my playstyle, you know? Oh, as I fall through the scaffolding. Oh my gosh. There we go. You have plans for next season? Yes, Mace. I'm gonna live in the end dimension. That is my goal. Obviously, there'll be some stuff in the overworld, but I'm trying to have my main base, my villagers, my farms, all of my main storage area, all of that stuff in the end dimension. I feel like that'll be a really cool challenge to take on. Obviously, there'll be some stuff I have to do in the overworld. I did at the beginning of the stream. Is the lag better today? We haven't lagged at all so far. I haven't had a single ounce of lag yet. Yeah, it should be cool. I've always wanted to do an end base. Hi, Red. Welcome in. And stick it around. Grab it. Run down here. Oh. There we go. Place that in. Run the last one. There we go. Well, mayonnaise, I'm going to set it up, right, where I'm going to be out in the end, but I'm going to, like, have my base centered around an end gateway so that I can, you know, quickly move to and from. You built your first ever iron farm today? Awesome. That's awesome. Congrats. TikTok server has been kind of slow today. I have not spent a lot of time on TikTok today, so I wouldn't know. Oh, there we go. We'll get it when we come back around. Mullet, thank you for the heart, me. How do you change the color of beacons with glass, Soph? Hi, Mullet. Thank you for the Go Popular. For those of you who don't know, but I'm sure most of you do, that right there is the Silver Mullet. He's another member of our SMP. He is one of the fastest Minecraft builders you'll ever see. He's a pretty great dude. You should definitely check him out if you're looking for more Minecraft content. But Soph, they're just red glass. So you can see they're like normal beacons until they hit the red glass. I'm gonna make it safe, Eric. I'll make it safe. I started a new world trying to find iron wasn't fun. You're only on day 42. I don't think... I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, people who have been with me since the beginning of this world. We had the iron farm up first episode, first stream. I don't remember... we must have smelted some iron, but I don't really remember smelting a lot of iron. Emma, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. I don't remember smelting a lot of iron. I think it was just enough... Or did we even... No. It was just enough to get iron tools so that I could build the farm. And then we killed the first golems and then just collected the iron ingots to make the hoppers. Yeah, we didn't even get enough iron to get hoppers. It was just... I think it was just armor. What's the fun with a safe base? Funny enough, Eric, I had to explain that to a friend of mine who watches the stream. He's not a big Minecraft player, but he was asking me a question. He goes, what do you even do in this game? I'm like, kind of whatever you want. He goes, but do you, like, fight anything? Every time I see you at your base, there's, like, no monsters. You're just building. And I'm like, yeah, because I made my base safe. And he goes, what's fun in that? And I'm like, I mean, I just want to build. I don't want to worry about getting exploded. What's fun about having a safe base? It's secure. Can you show it? If you want to see the base, Cal, pin video top of my TikTok profile is a full in-depth base tour. You don't like monsters in your house either? It's good to know, Stormy. Having exploded twice today, I agree, safe base. There you go, Heather. That's definitely experience. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I could have just climbed up. Place that there, and that there, and did I already get this one? I think I got that one in the end, right? Nailed it. I hear spiders. Oh, yeah, these are full of monsters. Yeah, this is a death trap in here. There's not even torch spam inside these. There's not even torch spam inside of these buildings. Wait, hold on. I keep activating my Elytra and it's driving me nuts. I did get it. Speaking of safe, oh, I'm never gonna go in these buildings, so I don't have to deal with that. Cal, whatever your first message is, got filtered because only idea came through. Replace the Elytra? It's fine. There's so much health left on that Elytra. There's so much health left on the Elytra. Come on now. Place that there. Come on, a corner. Place that there. And then down we go. Yes, I do. The one that is going to be my house is... It's over there. This is going to be weird, but I want that piece of scaffolding. There we go. W song? It's just our generic stream playlist. Devin, thank you for the awesome. I will say I'm lucky enough I spawned not too far from a village, else it would have taken longer. Starting from a village is probably the best way to start, right? I mean, unless you, like, can't find... You should... Minecraft villages aren't so uncommon that you can't find one day one, you know? I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright, good night, Cal. Get some rest. Thanks for stopping in when you could stop in. Have you seen... No? Ness? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You're playing a dangerous game with my Elytra. Do you know how much health that is on Elytra? Hi, Patty. Welcome in. Oh, Mitchell, this is all entirely free-handed. I freehand built the entire project. I'm not going off a schematic or, like, pre-built anything. The only... Funny enough, all of the pre-build that went into this, hi, Kendall, isn't even the size of a single one of these pillars. Isn't even all of the, all of this build, all of the practice building for it isn't even the size of a singular pillar. Add a little AFK place in the farm so it goes fast too. Watch out putting your AFK spot underneath it because zombies will pile up between you and the farm, and when you dig up, you could get ambushed. Thank you, Mitchell. So yeah, if you like AFK spot for the iron farm is underneath the iron farm, watch out for a bunch of zombies like getting underneath the farm, looking up at the villagers, and then when you go to escape your AFK spot, you get swarmed. Or a creeper or something like that. It's like The Office, but not. Got it, Ness. Got it. Nice, Red. I don't know Silence Iron Farm because I build my own, but I'm sure it's great. Like I said, he and JC are who I send viewers to when they need recommendations for farms. It's on here. It's a show on TikTok. TikTok has like actual. I know TikTok obviously has TikToks, but do people like have like recurring shows on TikTok? Ethan, thank you for the corn. Kendall, thank you for the heart me. Patty, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Nice base. You can start me to start my survival world. Nearly 500 days. Nice, Minecraft. Happy to get you to start on your new world. It's a skit. All right. Appreciate that, Ness. Thank you. This, however you play the game, is the right way to play the game. If you want to, beat the dragon in the first 100 days, awesome. If you want to wait 365 days to beat the dragon, awesome. If you, never want to fight the Ender Dragon, because there's a lot of people who just straight up will never fight the dragon, awesome. However you play in your world, it's the right way to play. How's life? Honest, busy, honest. Or busy, honest, wow. Couldn't pronounce there. Great, thank you for the follow. Ethan! With the galaxy. Ethan, thank you for the corn and following it up with the galaxy. Can we get some W's in chat for Ethan? Great, thank you for the follow. Did I miss one? W's in chat for Ethan. Mateo, thank you for the follow. The mega base is so different since the last time you've seen it. I'm making pretty steady progress. Where did I miss one? Ryan, thank you for the follow. I believe you guys that I missed one down a level. I believe you, but where? Left of scaffolding. So I'm going the long way is what you're telling me. Yep, good catch. And we already did the top. Are tridents or rockets better for Elytra? Chris, rockets, 1000%. You can only use tridents in the rain. So definitely rockets. Tridents can be really fun in the rain. I will give you the fun factor of using Riptide Tridents in the rain is fun. However, you gotta use rockets for the Elytra. Yes, you can use a trident to fly. Ethan, thank you for the alien buddy. That's a new one. Is that a new one? Complicated question. I made a cube hold farm in the redstone. Blake, you're going to have to ask that in the Discord because I have no idea what you're trying to ask. You're going to have to put that in Minecraft questions in the Discord. What's the rarest thing I've ever found in Minecraft? Where's Buddy? It's going to be up there. Where's Buddy's little hole? Buddy's over here. Cowboy's up there, but we have a full enchanted armor zombie piglin with a crossbow. Because it was a regular piglin who came across the nether portal, turned. We have 5 brown pandas now, Diesel. I don't think that's very rare, but Cowboy's probably rare too. I had a baby zombie that had a diamond sword that rode a horse instead of a chicken. I gotta say, that was in the last world. That was Cowboy. That was the apex predator of Farmtopia. Now, we have a whole bunch of brown pandas. I don't think we can consider brown pandas rare here. I mean, I have the Arctic wolf. That's a rare wolf find. That's Ghost. You know? I bet you I still have the recording of me finding Cowboy. As you get so many end rods, you can farm them, Nathan. If you get yourself a blaze farm and a chorus fruit farm, you can make infinite end rods. A popped chorus fruit plus a blaze rod makes an end rod. I have never gotten the light blue axolotl. I tried a lot in my last world as kind of like a side project, and then I just got fed up doing it. The blue axolotl came out after I did my collect everything world, so I didn't have a, sit down and reason to do it. Yep, if you get popped chorus fruit and blaze rods, can craft end rods. Pink sheep. I've got a pink sheep, but not in this world. I had a pink sheep in Farmtopia. Or not in Farmtopia, in Trophy City. That was the collect everything world. Has anyone found my... what was his name? We're pretty sure he's gone, Johnny. We're pretty sure he's gone. The netherite sword zombie that I unleashed at spawn. Pretty sure he died. Jameson. I'm pretty sure he expired on his own. No, that one's already done down there. Pretty sure he expired on his own. You found a full diamond zombie while watching Silver? Awesome. We had, I have a bad habit of just giving zombie, like, I will see if a zombie can pick up items and I'll throw my sword at it and turn it into an apex predator. How's Rick doing? Rick's chilling where Rick is. Core pin video top of my TikTok profile for a base tour. If you want a world tour, you're going to have to go over to my YouTube and look up Subathon Day 2. I think it's hilarious, Chris. I will just give zombies, like, enchanted weapons and just let them loose at spawn. Don't care. Where's Rick? No, he's gone, Ethan. We don't know where he ended up. Brooke, thank you for the popular, the heart meat, and the club power. Oh, I forgot this. Richard. Oh. Yes, it is, Paul. You're telling me I can unleash full netherite zombie in your room. Yes, Chris, you need to find a zombie that can pick up an item. If it can pick up an item, you can put armor on it using dispensers. So you can fully enchant a zombie and then let it loose. Hi, Steph. This is Bedrock Edition. Hi, Staff. Staff, thank you for the heart me. Oh, did I place an extra one? I thought I did for a second there. No problem. Go around, place there, come around right here, place right there. Run down here, do this, do that. You have a tutorial? Yes, I do. Both on TikTok and on YouTube. If you're looking for it on TikTok, you're going to have to scroll a ways back on my page. The tutorial for the villager, like, converter chamber thing is far back. Jess, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Jess, thank you for the popular. Long live. I'm going till 10, and I got a hard stop at 10. I got to be up early for work tomorrow, so I can't be up too late tonight. Hi, Maro. Welcome in. Nope, I'm going off at 10, so it's 8:14 now, so I got an hour and 45 left. I'd like to do a longer live, but I got responsibilities, unfortunately. You ordered a 3-piece tender and got sick? That's awesome. You gonna use Java someday? I have hundreds of hours in Minecraft Java. I used to play on a server with my buddies who only played Java. I prefer Bedrock. Minecraft is Minecraft at the end of the day, and I just prefer Bedrock Edition. Said previous stream, when's the next season? We haven't discussed that yet, Money. Have I seen the new Copper update? Yeah, the new Copper update's cool. It's great that they're adding it. I am in full support of them adding in the Copper Golem and Copper Armor, giving more use to Copper, and especially a really cool mechanic like an auto-sorting mob. However, it's really not going to change how I play the game at all. The Copper Golem is super cool. It's going to be fundamentally game-changing for, you know, people who only play the game a couple weeks a year, a month a year. But for me, it's probably not going to really change how I play the game at all. When's the world download? December. Hi, Sammy. Welcome in. Why do you prefer Bedrock? It's the version I grew up playing, if you know, you know. So I've been playing Minecraft since it came out on Alpha Edition, but I used to play on this really, really beat-up old laptop when it first came out. Ran like crap, looked like crap, so as soon as Minecraft dropped on the PS3, I immediately bought Minecraft on the PS3, played on the PS4. During the PS4's life cycle, it became Bedrock Minecraft. Kept playing on PS4, then played on PS5. When I started streaming, I was still on PS5, and then I eventually switched. One of them survived the massacre. When I switched to taking streaming a little bit more seriously, I stayed on PC, or I switched to PC, but I stayed on Bedrock. It has been a minute, Sammy. It has been a minute. I played back when it was Cave Game, Dark Ghost. When you needed, like, a code to download it. Which one was better? Current Minecraft is better than original Minecraft. I'll be real honest. Everybody's like, oh, OG Minecraft was better. It wasn't. I've played them all through the years. It really wasn't. However, the nostalgia of old Minecraft is definitely there. New Minecraft is so good. Sammy, thank you for the heart, me. But the nostalgia for old Minecraft will always be there. PC or console? It's the same game. Minecraft is Minecraft. I prefer Bedrock Edition. I have nothing against Java Edition. I have hundreds of hours in Java Edition. But I play, you know, Bedrock. That is my preferred version. Gary, thank you for the follow. I will say this, PC runs better. I mean, we killed my PS5. We did a 2-year anniversary of my last world, and we launched over 1,000 fireworks and broke the save of that world on the PS5. What was my favorite update of all time? It's either the Aquatic update or Village and Pillage. Village and Pillage was like the big change in how I played the game. That is Bedrock Edition, Wayne. I would say Village and Pillage would be, simply because when they made all the changes to villagers, I started playing, like, more industrialized Minecraft and, like, fell in love with it. Like, I love building farms and redstone and stuff like that. Became more of a technical player, and so I'm going to say Village and Pillage is my #1 update. It would be cool, Shrouds, but again, for me, it doesn't make much of a difference because I always have a totem in my offhand and I always have a totem in my inventory. So even if I could put stuff in my offhand, I probably wouldn't. Like, oh, you could do firework or torches. No, I'm good, totem. I always have a totem in my offhand anyway, you know? Just with mending tools. True. I will give you credit. Mending tools, it is helpful there, but, you know. Good night, Wayne. Alright, that's all of our light in. Good night, Ness. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for the gifts. Hope you have a great rest of your night. So all the light is in now. Let's fly away and get the creepers. Core, I pretty much... Yes, Red, we have a channel dedicated to Minecraft builds in the Discord. So that's all of our light in. What are the games besides Minecraft? I pretty much only play Minecraft, Car. Every once in a while, I'll run some Apex. Usually, I will run Apex until I hit Diamond for the season, and then call it for the season. And then maybe once or twice beyond that. Shabear, thank you for the heart meat and the Go Populars. Alright, so next step is I gotta put leaves in, which I don't know how many I have, so we might go decimate a forest in a second. Hi, Shabear, welcome in. How many oak leaves do I have? Those are dark oak. This is regular oak, okay. Grab all of these for now. I have a lot of trees to grow to harvest them. Right here. Leaves? Oak logs. Okay. Alright. So I have extra. Can you do a fly around at night? If next nighttime I will. Just remind me. Hi, Lunar. Do I watch anime? Every once in a while, Bentley. It's me, Connor. I own and pay for the realm, but everybody on ClockCraft is considered an equal part owner in it. Rex, thank you for the follow. Oh, you know what? We didn't have block lag that whole time, and now I have block lag because I'm speed building. Have you thought of making custom games like Hermitcraft? What do you mean in custom games? We do game nights every Friday, Trap, where we have games built at spawn that we all face off head-to-head against each other. Alright, for scale, it takes a stack and 32 to do these buildings, so I am definitely not going to have enough. Like in the shops, yeah, we have a bunch of games built at spawn. We've got Connect 4, we've got the Aero Race, we've got the Racetrack, we've got the Elytra Course. We have a whole bunch of games built at spawn that we play on Friday nights. John Favreau. I've never gotten that one, Morgan. I've never gotten John Favreau as a lookalike. Thank you, Zach. No, it's a lot of fun. We haven't built a game in a while. Thank you, Aiden. We're definitely going to have to go get more leaves, though. Alright, Bentley. Tell Candy I say hi. Should build one? I don't really have any games in mind currently to build at spawn. I mean, I've built a lot of different games at spawn. Usually they're one-offs. Like, what was the last one? We've got Spleef, we've got Aero Roulette, we've got the Racetrack, we've got Connect 4, we've got the Fishing Derby, we've got... We haven't built mini golf, but we do that. Are you streaming full-time? Zach, I still work full-time. Streaming is still just a hobby for me. Right now, I'm managing to get in a couple streams a week if I'm lucky. But nope, still working full-time. Just, you know, streaming when I can. How's the base looking? Danny, the base is going great. What about soccer? I don't know how you do soccer in Minecraft. You can't exactly kick anything. You could do, like, a full diamond armor zombie on ice and then knock back swords. Something like that, but that would just be like hockey with extra steps. Pictures posted, the AFK is convenient because I'm like, alright, Red, I'll check it out after stream. Any holidays planned this year? When you mean holidays, you mean vacations, Heather? With holidays, you mean, like, vacations? Is that what you're referring to? Or, like, holidays as in holidays? How do you play the chicken game? Oh, you push the button and then the chickens rain down and you see how many chickens you can hit with a bow and arrow. It's got a bunch of dispensers that are all full of eggs that rain down that you then shoot to get, and try to hit them on their way down. We call them holidays in Europe. Got it. No, like, vacation holidays. I've got a lot of time off in October and November for hunting season. There won't be, I'll let you guys right now. October, November, there won't be a lot of streams. I'll be gone pretty much every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's pretty much where all my PTO goes every year. Do you plan your builds? Morgan, I freehand almost everything. All of the planning for this base isn't even the size of, like, a singular pillar. So, like, those pillars out there, when I did all of the planning for this base, it wasn't even the size of a singular pillar. Nimbus, thank you for the follow. I freehand almost the entire process. That being said, I'm not alone with this. I will, like, build something or, like, pitch an idea to my chat and kind of bounce ideas off chat. Be like, hey, do we like... Well, it's got Silk Touch on it. That's why. You know, if you just break it, it drops, but if you get it with a Silk Touch, you pick it up. That's why. I'm not gonna carry shears or a farming tool in my inventory to deal with that. Just use the pickaxe real quick. Eating dinner, crunching on some ice, and chilling. Sounds like a good night, Steph. Welcome back, Core. Alright, do all that. I'm thinking of adding a layer of half slabs on top of these, but I haven't decided yet. Vandy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How am I doing on... Alright, I got a little bit left. Little bit left. What do you hunt? Zach, I don't mind talking about hunting and fishing and, all of that stuff. It's a huge part of who I am. However, I don't go into details about it because it makes some people uncomfortable. Emoji, thank you for the follow. Him, go watch Viking Pilot's video if you want more information. I have no idea how I want to build my house in the game. I'm currently living in a dirt hut. Red, you should go to Instagram or Pinterest or Google Images and search Minecraft build ideas. Scroll until you find something that speaks to you and pick that. You think the slabs that I contrast? Me too. Just like half slabs, like half stone slabs back there. I feel like that would be a good addition. I got a ton of them too. Hi, Kendra. I think you just sending in emojis. I'm building a Coliseum, but I built the whole thing in creative first. I can't cope otherwise. That's fun. My thing with creative is I get bored so fast. I get bored so fast in creative mode that if I'm building for longer than 15 minutes, I know for a fact I'm not going to build it in survival. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like I said, if I don't like giving people build ideas, I will always send them to Google or Instagram or something like that, because I've found that if people, find something that they like, they're more likely to commit to it, But if I say, hey, go build this, and it's not like something they're interested in, they might not do it. I guess I like the creative process, adding crazy detail. Yeah, no, again, however you play the game is however you want to play the game, right? Like, if you want to do it in creative, go right ahead. I'm the kind of person that I get bored if I'm building in creative mode. Now, if I'm doing redstone, like if I'm figuring out redstone or like a farming mechanic, something like that, I will play in creative for hours. But if I'm doing builds or anything like that, within 15 minutes, I'm bored. Within 15 minutes, I'm bored. See something real quick. Should you play on 2B2T? I mean, go right ahead. I mean, it's definitely a Minecraft experience. I probably never would, because I get home from work or get home from the gym and I'm exhausted and I just kind of want to relax and play my game and not worried about being hunted or cheating on or exploded or anything like that. So if you want to play on an anarchy server, go right ahead, but also understand that it's an anarchy server. Are these gonna have windows? They're not, Megan. It's not. This is what we decided on. From a distance, you can't see that there's no glass on them. So they're just they look like they just have green windows. One of them will have, a full flushed out thing, but the rest won't. Thanks, money. Or fire. You plan on putting... Nope, nothing's going in these buildings, Morgan. Sorry. Simply because I don't have anything to put in them, so they're being built for aesthetic. Will you do the fly round? Well, unfortunately, Candy or Towel or Dell slept instantly. Somebody want to translate Wendell's message? All on an anarchy server with no hacks. I feel like an anarchy server without hacks could be a fun experience, but I mean, 2x2T is pure anarchy. It's everybody's hacking, everybody's, you know, like just a full on everybody's cheating, everybody's hacking server. That doesn't sound like an enjoyable time, you know? He is Brazilian. Got it. Got it. All right. Only got a few more to go. Then we're going to go destroy some trees. Megan, thank you for the awesomes. You playing Bedrock or Java? This is Bedrock Edition. If you play on Java, you could do uneasy vanilla, it's anarchy, but no hacks. Again, I don't really want to deal with that. Are you on tomorrow this time? No, I won't be on again until... Actually, I don't think I can stream Tuesday, so maybe tomorrow, but unlikely. Probably Wednesday, Thursday this week. If Wednesday, it'll be late Wednesday. Again, streaming is just for fun. I do work full-time and have other stuff going on, so, like, my stream time lately is being severely limited, so I apologize for not being here as much as I would like to be here. Hi, Derek. But yeah, no stream Tuesday this week, unfortunately. I have a meeting with one of our overseas sites, so to meet with them, I have to, like, be at work late, so I won't be able to stream on Tuesday. User, it's called Pick Block, which I can't demonstrate, or actually I can kind of demonstrate, but you can see I have leaves in my inventory. When I look at these leaves and click on them, it takes it out of my inventory and puts it into my hand. It's called Pick Block. It's in every version of the game. It's actually been in the game since Xbox 360 PS3 days of the game. You just need to go into your settings and bind it. I was so close. See you later, car. I was so close on leaves. I was so close. That's where we started. I gotta go get a little bit more. Wednesday on Purple App? Yeah, if I stream Wednesday, it'll be on Twitch, but it won't be till late because I have another late meeting on Tuesday. Or on Wednesday, too. I can promise a stream on Thursday. Let's put it that way. I will 100% be live on Thursday, but definitely no stream on Tuesday. And if I stream either Monday or I stream on Wednesday, it'll be on Twitch and it'll be late at night. I need to go find oak trees to go destroy. Right here. I think that's where I've destroyed them before anyway. There you go, Red. This tree gets it first. We've got a chunk arrow tree here. Yeah, that's a chunk arrow tree. That's cool. Cut this down. Could have brought an allay with me. Made this a little bit easier. Riley, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We should be able to comment pictures on live too so you can show off builds. User, I think you have a idea there. However, I don't know if you've seen some of the things people comment on, like, with photo comments right now. If you let people do photo comments on lives, I could only imagine how bad the bots would be. You know? Like, people already put photo comments on videos that are just, you shouldn't put photo comments on. So if you, how did you get up here? So if you were doing that on, like, live streams too, it would be horribly hard to, you know, moderate. Nope, Jason, all completely done in survival, no cheats, no add-ons, just a couple resource packs that, like, tweak how the game looks a little bit to make it look a little bit cleaner. I am very surprised TikTok has kept the comment photos feature. You'll see, like, a photo of cats, and then you'll be like, oh, there's more photos of cats in the comments, and then just some horrendous shit in the comments. Have you ever thought of adding, no, Trap. I have not. I feel like that's I don't like any packs that, like, fundamentally change the game. Like, adding in a whole, like, boss mob like that to the game, doesn't really interest me. It's the same reason I don't play modded Minecraft. You know, I have nothing against modded Minecraft. I know a lot of people love modded Minecraft, but it's just not for me. Hi, Slayer. Welcome in. I like taking the base game, you know, regular, good old anybody can play at Minecraft, and pushing it as hard as I can. Like, I don't do anything in this world that any of you guys couldn't do. You know, I play, on average, about 10 hours a week. I just, you know, put my head down and just stay committed to my build and get it done. You like Redstone? You ever thought about the create mod? Again, I feel like the create mod makes it too easy, Morgan. Again, I like to take the base game and push it hard. You know, take regular redstone and get it, you know, make it do the work. Figuring out a farm and stuff around that. I think this should be enough to get it done, at least what we need to get done today. We'll probably have to do a bunch of cutting down at some point, because we're going to have to do the other buildings, but not today. Why are you chopping trees? Well, you should, first off, you should never leave floating trees. I need leaf blocks, to finish wrapping the buildings. So I'm cutting down all of their leaves, and then you shouldn't leave, you know, just trees, so. It that way. Barren wood, exactly. Sounds good, Trap. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but I guess we can come down here anyway. You guys... Nope, those are spruce leaves. Where are birch leaves? Right here. Birch leaves. And then you go in here. How many days in the world? 27,599. This is junk. And then we can go finish up the base. Started around because of you, Kinger, and I'm loving it. Awesome, Cosmic. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying Minecraft. Simi, thank you for the heart me and the popular. I'm sorry I missed those. Welcome in. Alright, so put you back. And I think we left off over here. Yep. Maybe? Oh no, I didn't remember what direction we left off on the leaves. Do I have a single player world? I am a one Minecraft, thank you, Coxie. I'm a one Minecraft world at a time kind of player. I ended my single player world Farmtopia to start on ClockCraft. I only have, you know, like, on average about 10 to 11 hours a week to play Minecraft. If I split that between more than one world, I don't really get to play, if that makes sense. Jason, I didn't really have a starter house. I had a starter base. Like, I had my little starter base area where I threw together some quick farms, like an iron farm, an automatic bamboo farm, lava, and stuff like that. And then I kind of prioritized building up my other farms in the world. And then once I had all of the farms and stuff I needed, then I started working on the base. Cosmic, the only way I would ever start a single-player world is if, you know, maybe like 2-3 years from now, if we keep growing like we're growing and I can, you know, justify streaming full-time. Again, it won't be next year, it won't be the year after, it'll be years out, because I'd have to get to a certain point where I wouldn't, you know, I could have my bills and stuff covered without relying on my viewers. Then I could consider doing 2 worlds at a time, because I'd have more time to play, you know? Hi, Kirsten. Welcome in. But yeah, if I, you know, if continue to keep doing it this way, and then probably won't ever have a single-player world again. But that's fine with me. 5-year plan type of deal. Kind of Cosmic. Coxie, thank you for the follow. All right. Question for y'all. I don't know how much wool I have, but let's check real quick. It's not down here. It's down the other one. Build's amazing. Thank you, Zelephant. Do I have a villager trading hall? Yes, I did, Rich. That was one of the things I got done before we started the base. Okay, I have a little bit of white carpet. What if... Bear with me. What direction are we down? We're down iron. I'm going to do strips of green and moss carpet. So it'll be like 2 layers of green, or 2 layers of moss carpet, layer of green. You know, kind of stripes, kind of like a golf course stripes, like it's freshly mowed. But I was considering going around the edges of these buildings with white carpet. So something like this just to break up the edge of the building. Awesome trap. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? You kind of understand what I'm going for? Like, we're going to do, like, carpet and foliage and all that stuff around these, but I was, like, how do I, you know, mark off these builds? Something like that. How's your camera staying so still in-game? I don't have, like, head bobber on anything, Coxie. I don't know what you're referring to. Staying steady. Yes, we're gonna add slabs to the stone behind the leaves. That's for certain. Like, and then I want to do, like, maybe, like, a fountain here, maybe, like, a fountain there, something like that. You're sponging what I'm spilling? Interesting way of putting that, Diesel, but okay. All in survival, Ty. Yep. Since day one, all streamed here on TikTok. Alright. So let's... Axel, thank you for the follow. Let's, do I do the fountains next? Probably, right? To make sure they're in the same spot. Or, let's do the half slabs. Get the half slabs out of the way, because we know we're already doing that. That should be right. Ooh, well, maybe I don't have as many as I thought I did. But I also have a ton of this stuff. How do you get the motivation? Thank you, Samson. Coxie, it's not really a motivation thing. It's gonna sound funny, but I'm vibing. You know, I get off work, or I get home from the gym, and I just throw on some comfy clothes, I throw on some good music, I fire up my stream, I hang out with my chat, and I pick away at the build. You know, I've always wanted to do a mega base on this scale, and thanks to streaming and all that stuff, I can just kind of hang out and work on it. There's no secret, there's no, like, oh, this is the best way to do it. It's really, I'm just, you know, in comfy clothes, listening to music, hanging out with my chat. And that's how I'm able to get it done. What's the best way to stay organized in Minecraft? A organized ender chest is a must-have. I recommend color coding and then naming. Having a fully organized ender chest is just a must when it comes to Minecraft. At least for me. I feel so, like, naked at the start of a Minecraft world not having a full built-out ender chest. It's like, okay, I gotta get a silk touch pickaxe, and I gotta get an ender chest going. Even if I don't have shulker boxes yet, I need an ender chest. Because not having an ender chest just feels just not right. Thanks for the tip. No problem. How do you organize it? I have videos on it, but I can put out another video if you guys are interested. It's been a while since I've done a video on my ender chest. Go ahead, Ethan. Yeah, I think that's definitely the way to go. The little extra lip on the stone bricks, because you can still see the stone bricks through that. Why no diamonds? You smartass. It's been over 100 episodes since that ended, Ethan. I think it's been over 100 episodes, or it's got to be close. Yeah, I stopped wearing diamond armor in 117, and what are we on? Like 203, 204? And we're still doing the jokes about that. 204. I should probably know what episode. Still gonna bring that up? All right, Sammy, go ahead. Next season, I'm not gonna wear any armor the whole season. It's gonna drive you guys nuts. Trap, I appreciate the interest, but you know, you are more than welcome to follow and watch and all that stuff. But I'm not looking for. I've found my friends on TikTok. I don't know how to appropriately respond to your question. So username, most of the build is spawn proof. Like everything that's like finished in here is all spawn proof. Like I can, you know, leave my player character right here and I don't gotta worry about anything like spawning and sneaking up on me. Hi Carrie. Carrie Chu, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. For those of you who don't know, Karichi right there is another Minecraft creator here on TikTok. If you like the colors pink and purple, she's definitely a creator for you. She's a pretty awesome creator here on TikTok. So if you're looking for more Minecraft content, you should definitely give Karichi a follow. What about those flying things? Oh, those are allays. So if this was a real world at one point, how long did it take you to clear out the space? I didn't have to clear out any of it. The entire base is actually built over the ocean because at the center of the base, there's guardian farms. So the entire base is centered around an underwater temple. So we're over the ocean. So it doesn't look it, but this area was flat because at the very core, there's 2 separate guardian farms. Is there an interior in the buildings? These buildings do not have an interior, but the main core of the base, like that down there, this up here, this is fully done up. The other buildings, they're just kind of for aesthetics right now. You know? There's no practical reason to build a base this big. I just wanted to build the biggest mega base I had ever built. And City in the Clouds was part of that design. But I never said I was going to do the interior of the City in the Clouds. Hippie, welcome in. Also, who gifted? I saw you. Who did it? Ethan with the 5 gifted. Can we get W's in chat for Ethan? If you just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Do I wear wigs? I do not. The last time I wore a wig is we were doing a Halloween party. And I didn't want to dye my hair. We were doing like 80s rock band themed, and I didn't want to dye my hair. So I had like a big, the scratchiest wig I've ever worn in my life for like a fake greasy mullet. It was awful. Touch, welcome in. I was like, just dye your hair black. And I'm like, I have very blonde hair. If I dye my hair black, it's never going to be blonde again. Hi, Kinger. I'm doing great, Hallie. How are you? Or Haley. I do that every time. Kayla, thank you for the popular. Kayla, thank you for the heart me. Haley, thank you for the heart me. JP, thank you for the follow. Have you ever joined Donut SMP? I have not. I know what it is. People have asked if I would play it. I am, like I said, I'm a one Minecraft world at a time kind of player. I don't have a lot of time to play. So the couple nights a week, if I'm lucky to play and stream, I'd prefer to just do it comfortably and casually on this world. It's 92 degrees in your room and you're in a hoodie. It's 60 degrees in here because I've had my AC on all day because it's over 90 degrees outside. I got to the point today where I'm like, I'm also very sunburned underneath the hoodie because I was out at the beach and then at the pool all day yesterday. So I'm a little chilled. Nothing looks fun. I think it's an experience, right? Like a SMP like that, you're playing to be like competitive and like hunt people down and blow up their bases. Like that's what that world is about. What are you making? I am working on my mega base currently. Doing a little detail work on the City in the Clouds part of the base. John, I have been working on this for a year. I started this at the end of July last year. I'm coming up on the 1-year anniversary. So Arden, thank you for the follow. Pop, it is a private world. I have been working on this for almost a year, but I can only, like I said, I wanted to build the biggest Minecraft base I'd ever built. And it's not like I can play 40, 50 hours a week. I'm lucky to play 10 hours a week while doing this. So it's taken me a year, but we're getting there. Like the new setup? Thank you, Nathan. You know, I'm sure I would have finished this a long time ago if I, was doing this 40 to 50 hours a week, but I'm lucky to do 10 right now. This is on ClockCraft user. How do you come up with the ideas? Scooby, it's a mix. I've been playing this game for a very long time, so I kind of think about it a lot. However, I'll have an idea and I'll go live and I'll pitch it to my chat and be like, do we like the way this looks? Yes, no, or what if I tried this? And then we'll build it, and if we like it, I keep building it that way, and I kind of just pattern on and pattern on and pattern on. Hi, Tripsy. Welcome. Do I have a happy ghast? I have a bunch of them, but I don't keep them at my base because they cause frame rate drops currently. So I have a whole bunch of the happy ghasts, and they're adorable, and I like them, but they are not near my base because I like my FPS. The Hatman, thank you for the follow. Can we see everything you've done so far? So, John, I have a full base tour pinned to the top of my profile. It was updated a couple weeks ago. If you want to see a world tour, I have one over on YouTube. You're going to have to look up Subathon Day 2. And if you just want to hang out while I'm building, you can kind of see things while I hang out while I'm building. Where do you keep them? They're on an island outside the base. This is Bedrock Edition. What are you building? Crimson, I am working on the City in the Clouds as part of my mega base. I'm adding in detail work to the first ring of buildings that we're adding to the city. So we're going to get the outer ring done first, and once the outer ring is done, I will go and complete work on my biomes. When the biomes are done, I'm going to come back and do the inner ring of the city. Just to break up parts of the base. Hi, Knight. Welcome in. It looks amazing. Thank you, Car. Oop, that one's done. So over here. Start the next one. What are you going to do after you finish the mega base? You missed one? Probably. Did I? I did. Good catch. Hi, Houdini. Welcome in. Are you using mod packs? Nope, no mod packs, no add-ins. Completely vanilla survival. I have a couple resource packs that tweak how the game looks a little bit. Just makes it a little bit sharper, a little bit more saturated. Gives it a little bit more pop. How'd you get all the snow? A very, very fast snow farm. My snow farm does a stack and a half of blocks every 10 seconds. Hi, Marcelo. Welcome in. Hi, Byron. Welcome in. You gonna have Towel help me with the biomes? I might. I don't think the all I have left is the swamp, flower forest, taiga, the lush cave biome, but Dell's supposed to be doing that one. And then I think the only one that I'm gonna like be tight on is getting the deep dark done, but I might not build skulk farms. I might just go find a deep dark and decimate it and just deal with the warden as I go. Hi, Jay. I feel like instead of trying to, you know, build a skulk farm, which I can do, it might just be easier to just go find a deep dark and just decimate it. Don't forget the lava. The lava's probably going to be done this week because I have work commitments on Tuesday night, so I can't stream on TikTok on Tuesday. So if I do stream, it's going to be late on Monday or late on Wednesday, so I'll probably save that for a Twitch stream. Oh, sorry, header. Awesome, Dark. What do I think about the copper update? The copper update is super cool. I love that Mojang is adding it in. I think it's a great addition to the game, but it's not going to change how I play the game at all. That update is huge for the people who play the game 2-3 weeks a year, right? It's gonna just... I'm hoping this update will actually keep people in the game longer. You know what? That's what I see this update doing. Giving people the ability to auto-sort their chests, I really think that's going to give the people who only play like maybe a month a year like more commitment to the game. And Aaron, we're on day 27,601 as of right now. Good night, Emoji. I hope you have a great night as well. Do you think it'll replace auto-sorters? So, work here, no. First off, it's never going to replace auto-sorters. For example, my sorting system over there, that's the redstone one. It's 280 modules, holds 2.6 to 2.8 million items. There are 560 double chests in my sorting system. Just the ones that are sorted, not manual sorting in there either. The copper golem can at most sort a stack of 16 items into 10 chests. Copper golems will never replace sorting systems on that scale. However, like I said, for like the people who only play a few weeks a year, that is more than enough for them. Like players like me, that won't be enough, but for people who only play the game a little bit, it's exactly what they need. So no, I don't think it will replace auto sorters, but I think it'll be a great early game mechanic or for people who don't play the game for long periods of time. So, Nina, what they do is they pick up 16 blocks, and they sort them into a chest. And they can only sort into 10 different chests at a time. So, if you have a stack of 64, it takes the copper golem 4 trips to sort one stack. Does that make sense? So, like, if I was to give a stack, like a copper golem right here, would take 4 trips to sort that single stack of slabs. And they can only put it in 10 different chests. They're, again, super powerful and useful for early game. However, at a certain point, no, not like that. I don't even know if Mojang added in the mechanic where they get corroded over time. I remember the original copper golems would stop working because they would get corroded at a certain point. I didn't see if they added that mechanic back in or not. Does anybody know? Any of our viewers know if they added the mechanic where they slowly, like, get, whatever it's called, corroded? I think we got them all. I think they oxidize. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, so that's even worse. Like, again, if it's, like, early game, but if you're having to constantly unoxidize your sorting system, you know, it's rough. Alright, next step. I want to put in the carpet. I want to see what that looks like. Thank you, Layla. I want to do the carpet next. I want to see what it looks like. Do it in the rain. Alright, green carpet. Great. I do not have a lot of green carpet, but we'll see how long this lasts us, because they want to see. You have a tutorial for auto sorting. So, Aqua, this auto sorter is designed by Silent Whisperer over on YouTube. The layout, the build, the connections, all that, that's all me. But the actual modules themselves are designed by him. So if you want to see how to do it, you should look up Silent Whisperer on YouTube. I've used his sorting modules for years now. They've never let me down. They've always been super, super reliable. But if you're looking to get your own, you're going to have to check his out. He might have tutorials here on TikTok. I do not know. But I don't think so. Alright, this is a real portal, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So, moss carpet. Make it too wide. Actually, I'm not going to do it on the outside. I'm going to figure this out on the outside. Okay. I only want it to go this direction. So, we'll start moss carpet this way. And then moss carpet this way. And then green carpet. Like this. Green carpet like that. This is going to be black carpet. I'm going to have to fix that in then. So what do you have there? Is this building the sorter? So the main core right there is the sorter. This out here is just part of the city. So I wanted to build the biggest mega base I had ever built. And part of the base is the city in the clouds. Actually, I can probably just do this, save myself some time. I gotta say your base is amazing. Saw the latest video on your page. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate that. It is coming together bit by bit. It is definitely the... It is taken... Oh, wait. I totally messed up. These need to be white carpet. Dummy. I probably should do the white carpet first. Probably should do white carpet first. Alright, let's do the white carpet first, and then come back and do this. Alright, here's the fun game. Moss carpet, 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 moss, 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 moss. Green carpet, green. Alright, we're good, and then grab two of you, because I don't have a better spot for you guys. You're gonna go up here, because I don't want to actually sort you currently. Put all this away. There we go. Hi, Def. Alright, and then let's grab our white carpet, which is down here, and then we'll go to that. Boom. There we go. Yeah, so we'll do the white carpet first, and then go to the other carpet patterns. What's up, CRX? What's my favorite Minecraft YouTuber? Probably Mumbo Jumbo. Lord, thank you for the follow. Mumbo, I've watched the Minecraft YouTubers I watched when I first fell in love with the game. I used to watch Achievement Hunter. when they used to do their Minecraft Let's Plays on Friday, I used to love. I would get out of school on Friday and be like, "All right, yeah, new Let's Play Minecraft episodes coming out." But I gotta say, Mumbo's probably my all-time favorite, simply because when I started watching Mumbo, I fell in love. He like started my love of industrial Minecraft, and it's now my favorite way to play the game. No face, it's not really a motivation thing, right? At the end of the day, I'm sitting here in comfy clothes, playing my all-time favorite game. I'm listening to good music. I got my water, and I'm hanging out with my chat. I'm not really motivated to do that, but I'm not really excited to do it, but I'm not bored either. I'm vibing. It's comfortable, you know? A couple nights a week, I, get out of work or get out of the gym or, just take time and just sit down and hang out with chat and play my favorite game. Yes, Chase, we're starting a new world in January of 26. You know? It's like, it's not like, oh yeah, I gotta play Minecraft today. It's, you know what, I get to play Minecraft today. That's how I look at it. I get to stream today. I get to, spend a couple hours, here and there hanging out with my chat playing my game. Awesome, Doosan. Awesome. Will Season 2 be Bedrock or Java? We have not decided yet. I'm going to be pushing hard for Bedrock, but we're going to have a conversation on that as it gets closer. Joku, pin video, top my TikTok profile for a full in-depth base tour. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing right now to do a showcase of the base. But if you want, there's a full base tour video pinned to the top of my profile, and I've actually streamed and uploaded every bit of this base here on TikTok and YouTube. So if you scroll back on my page, you can see the first days of building this. So if you want to see, like, the day one progress. I have videos going all the way back from the first blocks placed. This is the, I've been streaming now for a year and a half, and this is the first project I will ever start and finish all on TikTok. That's cool, Core. I've been good, Ashton. I've been busy, and I haven't had a lot of time to stream and play, but I've been good. When you make a new world release, yes, so there'll be a public download of this world. You guys will be able to have your own personal copy of this world. That's cool to hear, Doosan. This world has been ClockCraft since day one. That was the whole point of this world when it was started. Going to head up tonight. I'll try to catch you next stream. See you later, Hatter. Have a great rest of your night. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the roses. I'm sorry I missed those. And Nina, thank you for the heart me. And Lord Dan, I want to make sure I catch it, but thank you for the follow as well. All right, where did I leave off? I went through all the process of putting beacons on the sides of the base so I can know where I was leaving off building, and I still forget. Oh, the build will be finished, Gralla. The build will be finished. I'll have it done by the end of August. I mean, no Minecraft build is ever truly done, but this build will be done end of August. Mia, I have a very efficient moss farm. What time is the water at? Huh? What are you asking, Stormy? What time is the water at? When I finish, not soon, I'll make your logo. That's cool. I've done my logo once. I am not a big fan of map art. I did my logo one time, and I'm like, oh, this was a cool experience. I don't need to do this again. Your water, it has the time on it? Oh. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. Nope, I try to drink 2 of those a day, so I don't know if it lines up with the actual timing on it. Is it accurate? Probably not. How many more days do you think, guys? We're at 27,000. We'll hit 40,000 days by the end of the season. We'll hit 40,000. I've been AFKing a lot. I'm probably going to AFK all night tonight into tomorrow. And probably while I'm at work tomorrow, I'll leave the world open and AFKing. So we'll probably hit 40k days by the end of the season. They are not, Mason. The TikTok Cape event ended a while ago. Where do you get your information on farms? Connor, I build and design all my own farms. The only redstone I have ever copied in this entire world is the sorting system designed by Silent Whisperer. I have used his module design for years now. It's been incredibly reliable and easy to build, so I haven't had a reason to design my own. But all the other farms, anything else you guys see, I designed it. Now I very rarely do tutorials. However, I will say if I ever release a tutorial for something, it works. It might not be the most efficient. It might not, you know, give you the best rates, but I can promise you it works. Why don't you use snow layers instead of white carpet? Snow layers do not block mob spawns. Not all of this is, well, all of this will be spawn proof. But, like right now, nothing can spawn here, nothing can spawn here, nothing can spawn here. The idea is to keep the base as safe as possible. Anthony, go watch Viking Pilot's video. So, like, all of this, once it's done, like, this will all be half slabbed. This is going to be capped and lit up. All of this will be spawn-proof so that wherever I am in the build, I don't have to worry about something, you know, sneaking up on me or, you know, creeper blowing up, stuff like that. Nope, the TikTok Cape event has ended. There are no TikTok Cape events currently. Think being on Bedrock is what makes us unique. I like being on Bedrock because obviously it's my favorite version, but it also lets me help you guys out because as many Java players as there are, more people play Bedrock Minecraft because it's on your PlayStation, it's your Xbox, it's your Switch, it's your, you know, your iPad, your phone. You know, more people play Bedrock Minecraft. So if you guys have Minecraft questions or like how things work, I can give you guys an easy answer because it's the version I play. Do you do song requests? I do not, Skylar. I just have generic stream playlists, and I just kind of let them run in the background. Is there a deep slate farm? There is and there isn't. I mean, you can kind of farm deep slate using, like, TNT tunnel borers or using the insta-block or insta-break trick, but there isn't, like, a, you know, generating deep slate farm, unfortunately. Hi, Natasha. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart, me. What's the actual difference? They're coded different, Kendra, so it leads to, like, different game mechanics. I mean, they're very, very, very similar, but there's certain mechanics that change, like some redstone changes, mob spawning changes. Some mods are available on one, but not available on the other. At the end of the day, Minecraft is Minecraft, right? How is my world so flat? I'm actually really high up in the air, Joshua. So, it doesn't look it, but I'm at Y level 216 right now. Because I am quite high up. It may not look like I'm very high up when I'm building here, but I am... This is all built high up in the sky. Lost 6 hours making my own moss farm, made 5 more. I've done 2 moss farms in this world. I did a single tray farm to get us started, and when that wasn't keeping up anymore, I did a 6 tray farm, and it's been doing what I need to do. Connor, I've been on this project since July of last year. This is the longest and biggest Minecraft project I have ever taken on. Why would you do that? It's an operating system thing. Yeah, so it's availability. Like, Minecraft Bedrock is playable on all devices. Minecraft Java is only on Windows PC. That's why there's 2 versions. Good night, Car. Chris, my thing with streaming GTA 6 is I would love to. But it definitely won't be on release, and it definitely won't be for a few weeks after. I have played... Yeah, Java on Mac. It's only on PC, I guess. Sorry. I bought GTA 5 release day at GameStop for my PS3. And then I bought it for my PS4. And then I bought it for my PS5. And then I bought it for my PC. So when when GTA 6 comes out, I'm probably going to be non-existent for a couple weeks. So I probably won't be streaming. I love you guys, and I definitely will stream it at some point. But when it first comes out, you guys probably aren't seeing me because I'm going to, you know, I'm probably not even going to play on this screen. I'm probably going to do it just like I did when I was a kid. I'm going to hook the PS5 up to the big TV. I'm going to put my feet up, and I'm going to rock out some GTA 6 when it drops. So I'm sure at some point or another I will stream it, but when it first drops, there's probably not going to be any Minecraft content for a little while. There probably won't be any me for a little while. Hi, Marco. Welcome back. How do you get the new copper thing? It's a copper block with a jack-o'-lantern on top, but it's not out yet. It's still unreleased. I mean, you can do a snow farm with Java if you have like shovel and dispensers and like an auto clicker. I mean, that's how Mullet did his. Mullet just made like hundreds of iron shovels and then just had a dispenser that every time a shovel broke, it just dispensed a new shulker or a new shovel and he just ran with it. What's the carpet for? It's spawn proofing, Philip. So it's kind of like a wrap around the building because there's going to be carpet layers and lighting out here as well. But it's to make the building stand out a little bit. So I guess, is there any carpet? There's no carpet laid down, but it's going to have a nice little, like, wrap around the building while still being spawn-proof. Is there an automatic snow farm for Java? Yes and no, Shangy. To do an automatic snow farm on Java, you kind of have to use an auto-dropper. Like, if you get a, like, unlimited amount of iron shovels, like you have a really good iron farm, and obviously sticks are crazy easy to get, and you just have it dispense you a new shovel every time your shovel breaks, and then you just set yourself up with an auto clicker, you can do it that way. However, the piston trick that I do on Bedrock, you can't do on Java. There you go, Doosan. I'm just doing like honey blocks underneath to like spot and pop kind of deal. Or you can TNT, true. You can also TNT snow layers. Because you can dupe TNT. You could go about it that way. Hi, Desi. Welcome in. Malika, thank you for the heart. Me, Mandy, thank you for the heart. No, are they all done? They're all done. Do I want to leave? I'll put it right back away. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. We were talking about you a little while ago, Miss Towel. All bad things, all bad things. What inspired the block palette? And if you could change anything, what would it be? The block palette is purely ease of access, touch. Snow, moss, and sea lanterns. All incredibly, incredibly easy to farm in bulk. For those of you who don't know, that's a lame towel right there. She's another member of this SMP. She's another Minecraft creator here on TikTok, and she's pretty awesome. So you guys should give her a follow if you're looking for more people to watch. But yeah, I picked out the block palette because snow, crazy easy to farm. Moss, crazy easy to farm. Sea lanterns, crazy easy to farm. Iron, crazy easy to farm. That's why. Go ahead. What's your emoji? They're all great. Good night. Wait, did Dell leave and not say... Oh, we got to give Dell a hard time. Dell left without saying good night. We got to give Dell a hard time. Welcome into Candy's viewers. Welcome in, everybody. All right. We were working on carpet. Bedrock, yes, Karamba. Diesel, thank you for the DJ glasses. Alan, thank you for the roses. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everybody, from Candy. How'd Candy's stream go? Did you guys have fun? Where's Green? There's Green. And then... You saw the raid first. But yeah, this is why we did the white around the outside, to kind of put a barrier up around the rest, because we're going to do this pattern with the wool that makes it look like it's like mowed. Working on Clockmore, nice. Candy's building mountains, nice. We got Towel and Mullet destroying mountains, and Candy's building mountains. That's it's quite the pair. Do I have a farm for totems? Yes, I do, Tyler. I hear the baby zombie behind me, but I can't see him. Alright. Let's look at it at night, because we've been asking to see it at night, and I haven't. Oval, thank you for the heart, me. Is the base mob-proof? The finish of it, parts are, honest. Like, out here isn't yet. However, like, the main core is spawn-proof. The walls are spawn-proof. Like, down here, like, the main core in here is all spawn-proof. I just haven't, you know, done, This is still in progress of being built, so obviously none of this has been spawn-proofed yet. What's your question? Go ahead. Can't wait to give Candy all that cobble for free? Definitely. Turn on shaders? I'm not going to stop turn on shaders and come back while I'm building. I do not know how to pronounce the name, but thank you for the follow. What's the best way to get lots of moss farms? They're pretty easy to build, and if you have a good source of bone meal, you can kick them off pretty great, and you can actually build them where they kind of refill themselves. Hyper, thank you for the follow. Jonathan, thank you for the follow. How do you start a world and not stop? So every time I start a new Minecraft world, I set myself something called a stretch goal. Meaning I will, set myself a goal that isn't just defeat the Ender Dragon or, survive 100 days. I give myself a goal like build the biggest Minecraft base I've ever built. Or, collect every item. Or do every trophy, achievement, or challenge. Or the world I did before this one, I built a farm for almost every single item in survival Minecraft. That was my challenge. And it helps me stay committed because instead of just, getting it done real quick, I work against it and work against it and work against it until it's done. King, probably. But yeah, so that's how I stay committed. Now, I can give you recommendations on stretch goals, but at the end of the day, you have to come up with your own. Because, maybe a stretch goal for you is defeat the Ender Dragon. Or maybe that's too easy. Maybe a stretch goal would be, defeat all of the boss mobs. Maybe your stretch goal is just make it to 100 days. Whatever is a stretch goal to you is how you stay committed. Also, playing with people helps a lot. Aqua, next season, I am living in the end dimension. Candy, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me and the popular. Welcome in, Mr. Candy Cane. Because I want certain blocks, but they're far away. Well, if there's certain blocks you're looking for, but they're far away, go explore, collect them, and then bring them home. Just started. How's the stream? The stream's going great, Candy Cane. I don't have much of a voice, and I don't have a lot of energy, but we're getting a lot of stuff done, so it's being productive. We've got a lot of new faces, a lot of new friends. For those of you who don't know, Candy, the gentleman whose comment is pinned, is another member of this world. He just raided us. He finished up his stream on the world. So again, if you're looking for more content, if you're looking for more Minecraft, if you want to see somebody else who plays in this world, should definitely check out Candy Cane. Hi, Jim. Welcome in. Julian, I've been working on this build since July of last year. Any tips for small streamers? Consistency is everything when you're first starting out. You may think you should go live just any chance you get, and some people may even recommend that, but I'm going to recommend against it. When you are first starting out, it's really, really important to be consistent because you're building a new community, and your community needs to know when you're going to be there. So, like, for myself, I try to stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. That's, like, when I try to stick to. If you just go live whenever you can go live, your viewers don't know when you're going to be there. So, finding, like, times where you can stay consistent is everything. Thank you, Oval. I appreciate that. That is my biggest recommendation. If you're looking to get it, regardless of what size you are, if you're, my size or bigger or smaller or just starting out, consistency I've found is everything with streaming. Wait, is that too wide? It's already too wide. Have I met any of the members IRL? I have not. None of us live remotely close to each other. What's the plan after I finish the mega base? I want to do when the mega base is done, I'm going to do a full detailed interior of one of these builds. Beyond that, I might just make a little fishing dock somewhere with a little hut and do some fishing. How do you edit your TikTok vids? I load into CapCut, which I know I shouldn't be using because CapCut updated their terms of service, but I really don't want to go back to Premiere. I throw a quick, simple edit on them and then go. I am not very good at video editing. I'm getting better. If you want, like, tips and you want to watch somebody who is, like, really, really good at video editing, you should check out Dead Candy. I don't know if he's still in here or not because he's wrapping up his stream, or he wrapped up his stream, so he's probably tired, but Candy is phenomenal at video editing. Hi, Mixology. Been streaming for roughly a year, just trying to build a community. That's all you can do, is you just stay consistent as you can. Post a couple times a week, streams a couple times a week, and just, keep going. I'm still here, I appreciate that, yeah. But if you guys are looking for, like, stream, like, editing, Candy does a amazing job with editing, and so does Viking. So if you're looking for creators to, like, take inspiration from, you should definitely check out the two of them. Oh, you pinned them? Awesome. Thank you, Stormy. How's it just spawning your inventory? It's called Pick Block. So what it does is it automatically pulls items out of your inventory. So I have more green... Oh, I don't have more green carpet in my inventory. But say I needed more moss carpet. If I look at moss carpet and click on it, it automatically pulls it out of my inventory and puts it into my hand. Abel, if you want more information, you're going to have to go watch Viking Pilot's video on his TikTok. Alright. You guys kind of see what I'm going for with, like, the mowed grass look? We'll eventually add trees and stuff, but I'm just trying to get the lawn down first. And then there'll be roads here. We're going to have a fake entrance there. Got it. All right. I'm definitely going to go get more green carpet. I do not know how much I have. So we're making a trip to the industrial base. Very nice lawn. Thank you. We're making a trip to the industrial base. We're going to grab some shulkers and go on an adventure. Build custom trees? Oh, we're going to, Trap. These, probably the same tree pattern that we use up here. We'll scatter around there, but for right now, I'm just getting it spawn-proof. Like, that's the first step, is getting the lawn in and then adding in the custom stuff. I bet you I have 2 double chests of green wool. Wool store is out, Ethan. Like, I am out. The wool... It's not good. I am very much out of most wool colors, because I have not restocked any of my shops in a long time. I'm definitely going to do a stream here in the future where it's nothing but restocking Kmart. Lane, what I'll do is, Dylan, thank you for the follow. Solo, thank you for the follow. Is I'll just go live and I'll just pitch things to my chat. Like, hey, do we think this will look good? Or what if I try to do something like this? Or how about we attack it this way? Kind of figuring it out as we go. I definitely, the base we just flew away from, I definitely didn't have that built in my head before we started it. It's been a lot of back and forth on changing things. Candy, Thursday. Okay, mark it on the calendar. The Thursday part of stream, the first part of Thursday's stream, regardless of what else I work on, I'm going to restock Kmart. I will restock my shops on Thursday. I should have at least... Uh-oh. Big uh-oh. I don't even have a single chest worth of green wool. We're gonna be doing some... Well, I have a chest. I have way less than I thought I was going to. What are you doing? Zach, right now I am working on putting the lawn in the city in the sky. And I came here to get some green wool because I match it with the moss carpet to make it look like a mowed lawn. Just kind of playing Minecraft for the first time in your streams, Inspiration Watch. Thank you, Solo. Welcome to the Minecraft community. I'm glad there's still new people still getting into Minecraft. I'm actually going to leave these here. That does not sound fun at all, Garrett. That does not sound fun at all. Johnny, thank you for the follow. These can stay here. I bet you I'm hurting on a lot of things here, to be honest with you. I'm going to AFK this tonight. I was going to AFK another farm, but I think tonight it's going to be this area. Is this all... Oh, this was from the flag. Like, why is this here? Okay. Well, that'll have to do for what we got now. Is this separate base part of the 1 year? This is my industrial base, Lane. So I build all of my farms and stuff in one area. Just because they're usually not ugly. Or they're not very attractive looking, pretty. It's just kind of thrown together redstone for resources like sugarcane or like drown, you know, ink. Got like my super smelter. You got like an old moss farm over there. You got like the honey farm, slime farm, big mob farm. This is just where I like throw down farms that I don't care how they look. They're just here for usefulness. Like, I don't want to build stuff like that near my main base because it doesn't look good. Yes, it's all the same world, Lane. So, like, we're flying back to the mega base right now. Like, if we fly this direction a little bit, we'll actually hit another farming area. This is the area over here is like the main farming area for the base. So like when it loads in a second, we talk about the main building materials I use. This is where most of the resources for the base comes in. You've got the 6-tray moss farm. Actually, I might have a ton of moss carpet up here before I start crafting moss carpet. Okay, I have a little bit. Okay. So yeah, you have the moss farm here. Underneath, you got the snow farm. You know, got the snow farms at this level, and then we've got the different wool farm, the fast wool farms down there. Got another iron farm. So like that's where most of the resources for the base come from, but I keep them away from the base because they don't look good. I do my best, Flames. I do my best. You guys bury me sometimes, but I try to keep up. Great song. This is a pretty easy to get along with playlist. But yeah, so pretty much all the building materials for this whole build comes from here. Or sorry, all like the snow, the moss, a lot of the iron lately, the black wool that we use, it all comes from that farming area. And then like the other stuff, like the prismarine, it comes from the farms. All of them are iron. Yeah, they're all quad beacons. I don't use jump boost, and I don't use haste 2 at the base because everything here is insta-mineable anyway. Have a good night, Tyler. But yeah, they're all quad beacons, so they're 4 lines for speed, strength, regen, and resistance. Pretty much the main core of the base, I have the status effects wherever I'm at. But like, that's the diamond direction, you got the emerald direction, you got the redstone direction, you got the iron direction. Helps me remember which way I'm looking. Jump 2 just throws me off. Like, it's cool, like, if you're, like, have a game built around it, but Jump 2 throws me off when I'm, like, playing. And I don't need Haste 2 here, simply because it's all insta-mineable anyway without Haste. I want to see what my grass looks like from up here. Where did I start putting it in? Yeah. I love having speed, and the speed boost is nice to have up here. Obviously, regen, strength, those are nice to have. Yep, it's right there. So that'll look good. It'll be like the nice patches of green, because this will all be green too. These will be finished out. And then we'll have a road running around. How do you stream on TikTok from console? Like, how are you in game? Honest, I am on PC. So even though it's, I'm on PC, I still play Bedrock Edition, which is the same edition as your console. When I used to use an Elgato capture card. It was the Elgato HD60S. I used to use a capture card to stream from my PlayStation through my old PC to TikTok. Okay, so this is green wool. This is green carpet, so do this and do that. And we need to go get moss carpet. This is the same world as Silver Mullet, Teddy. Alright, I have a bunch of moss. Actually, that's snow. Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I really don't. Ooh. Yeah, we have to go at least get moss. How's your PC not laggy from all the stuff? Nuclear PC. My old PC died, Dylan. So I was got this PC in January. When I used to play, we used to do these things called like waves, and it would actually crash my game. If TikTok chat got going too fast when I was working on stuff in the world, it would crash my game. So I did a lot of saving, and I bought myself this as a Christmas present. I worked with a company called CLX Gaming, and they built me this PC, and it does a pretty phenomenal job running 2 streams, chat, music, Discord, and Minecraft all at the same time. Mohammed, pin video, top my TikTok profile for a full base tour. Also, welcome in, Doom. Man, good to see you too. How much is left of the base? I got to finish up the city, and I finish up a couple biomes, and I'll be done. Little Briscoe, thank you for the follow. Yeah, just got to finish up like 5 more biome slices, and then I got to finish doing the city up here, but shouldn't take more than a month. Did I move houses? I mean, I moved a year ago, Cameron. Any plans after you're done? I'm going to build a fishing dock, and I'm going to put on some treaty, and I'm gonna do some fishing. No, my old PC was great. I mean, my old PC, it did what I wanted it to do, right? Like, I could play my games on my PS5, and then it would run, like, Spotify or YouTube in the background while I wanted it to. And then occasionally, like, capture, like, clips. When I started streaming, it became kind of apparent that my PC couldn't keep up with what I wanted to do, but it stayed working like a trooper for a while, and then eventually it just got to the point where, like, I couldn't stream some nights, because if we had, you know, 200, 300, 400 people in chat and chat was really going, it would actually crash my stream. So I took all of this, pretty much all of the savings I had made from streaming, and I bought a new PC. I'm kind of at a, how to put it this way, I'm kind of at a net zero with streaming. Everything I have made from streaming, I have used to upgrade my setup to produce a better stream. Like, if for those of you who were here, like when I first started, like I was on my PS5 and like an old, like my old gaming PC, it didn't run. You know, through streaming, I was able to like upgrade my monitors, upgrade my PC. You know, I'm kind of at a net zero. Does spamming likes help? I don't know if TikTok likes do anything. I've been streaming on TikTok for about a year and a half now. I feel like TikTok likes do a lot for newer creators, but I've never done like really like aggressive like goals or done like, hey, we have to hit this like goal or anything like that. I kind of just let my community do what they want to do, and it's always worked for me. LeBron, thank you for the follow. Is Minecraft your full-time job? It is not, Colton. I work full-time. Oh, is Stormy glitching out? Nope. Nix, thank you for the follow. I stream maybe once, twice a week right now for when I can, and I work full-time, and you know, a couple nights a week I get lucky enough where I can hang out and stream. Kita, thank you for the follow. Forever. What time is it? It's 9:30. I think it's about to be some treaty time for the last 30 minutes of stream. Brianna, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you, Colton. Alright, where are you? Where is the treaty playlist? There you are. There it is. Very country time. Stormy, are you doing okay? I gotta be worried. My mod can't type tonight. Did I just put those in here? I didn't. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's turn all of this into moss for now. Break it. Put this in here. Right here. Alright, grab that. Put the extra in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrong place, wrong time. Treaty suggestion. I have just our treaty playlist that's never let us down. I'm just going to put on the treaty playlist that's never let us down. Alright. Where'd we leave off working on the lawn? I think it was over here. Yeah, here's the lawn. You left off on green carpet. Your base is insane. Thank you. It is officially the biggest Minecraft project I have ever taken on. And to be honest, would I have done this without streaming? Probably not. I still would have done a mega base. Like, I definitely would have done that was my next goal project. But I don't think I would have done it on this scale without streaming, because it's really cool to get to do this while being live. You know, I definitely still would have done a mega base, but maybe not on this scale. Alright, and then grab and go back. Oh, missed it. You've come so far. It's been a crazy journey. I love it. Streaming is... I can say streaming's changed my life. That's cool. It's if you had told me like when I just was like posting clips 2 years ago that I would get to stream and share my builds with the world, I'd be like, nah, you're just messing with me, right? But no, it's cool. It's cool that I get to share my love for this game with all of you guys. I love it. Are you on Bedrock? Yes, I am. How long did it take IRL? I've been working on this base since July of last year. I stream about... Well, lately I haven't been streaming much because work's been crazy, but right now I'm averaging like 10 hours a week of playtime, stream time. Cloud, thank you for the heart me. Rachel, thank you for the heart me and the popular. So about 10-ish hours a week since July of last year. Maybe Penguin. Hi, Rachel. Welcome in. Hi, Cloud. Yeah, been working on it a while. No, streaming's just a hobby. It's not a full-time gig. Just something I do for fun. Oh, you mean hi? Paige fell asleep on us. Just realizing, like, Stormy's been in here. I haven't seen a Danny comment. Danny's and Paige are both in here. I don't know if they're sleeping or they're lurking. You think so? Fair enough. I've been building this since July of last year. Can we get a tour? Pin video top of my TikTok profile. Full base tour. It's a couple weeks old. The only thing not on it are these outer buildings. But everything else in that base tour video is current. I think Danny is lurking. Could be wrong. Danny could be sleeping. How much does it cost to a realm per month? This one's like 13 or 14 bucks a month. Oh, I'm out of food. I'm like, why can't I spend? But it's a 10-player realm. If you... One of the things I recommend is like, hey, how do you take care of your world? If you're playing like a lot of Minecraft and you have like a single-player world, $2.99 a month for a 2-player realm is a godsend, because if you like have a crash or like a power outage, you don't have to worry about your save being corrupted because it's on a site. And if I stop paying my world, so it won't be playable, but it'll make you download a copy of it. So like if you stop paying for your realm, they'll give you, it's like 90 days to download the world. If you don't, then it's gone. Something like that. So they don't immediately delete it if you stop paying for it, but you have to download it before they get rid of it. They give you plenty of time, though. Emily, thank you for the heart me and the popular. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah. Like, my last world, Farmtopia, I did that on a 2-player realm. And it was definitely worth the $3 a month, because my old apartment used to lose power all the time. And I just never wanted to deal with, like, saves getting corrupted. I like how crunchy the snow sounds. Snow is a crunchy sound. Did I get filtered? I think you did, Danny. Because that message came through, but the other one did not. Kyrie, thank you for the follow. I cannot place carpet. There we go. Find my rhythm. I like how you can finally see beacons. That was a solid update. The being able to see beacons from a distance is so nice. My entire base is like uniformed, so I never know what direction I'm flying in. So like I know that if I go between red and iron, I will make my way back to my starter base, the industrial base. Like if I fly out in the red direction, I go to like where the snow farms are. That looks good. I am, Bradley. Making Guardian, we're putting in the lawn, Julian. So I'm trying to spawn-proof parts of the city so that I can then go back in and add clouds and stuff like that. LeBron, usually, I got another 20 minutes on stream tonight. I have work in the morning and I still need to shower and shave and all that, so unfortunately, I only have another about 20 minutes on stream today. Must be getting filtered. TikTok hates a joke. Well, if you weren't saying like mean things in chat, TikTok wouldn't filter you, Danny. Come on now. Awesome, Chris. Do I play each day? Julian, right now I'm lucky to play like once a week. I work full-time. Streaming's just a hobby for me, so I can only stream when I have free time. In between like life stuff and work stuff, I've been struggling to get in one stream a week. I'm trying to get better. It looks like things are gonna be slowing down, so I should be able to get back to being my Tuesday. Actually, I say that like I'm not missing Tuesday stream this week because of work stuff. Hopefully everything levels out soon and I have more time to stream. But right now I'm lucky to get like a stream in a week. You're using a ghast as a helicopter. Got it. But yeah, we're putting in the carpet right now so that this area is spawn-proof. Once this area is spawn-proof, we're going to put in the road and we're going to put in the outer ring. Once that's done, I'm going to add like trees and stuff in here, probably like fountains, just some depth to this, but we're putting in just a lawn currently. And then once that is done, we're going to finish the biomes, come back from the biomes, and work on the inner part of the city. Tones, thank you for the follow. Do I do YouTube? Yes and no. I have a YouTube page. All of my live streams are split with YouTube, meaning if you miss a stream or you want to go watch back like the first days of this world, you can. Every stream I have done on this build's been split with YouTube. I don't make many YouTube videos. I do not like video editing. Be the first to admit it. I'm getting better at it. However, for reference, let's say it takes me an hour to record footage, an hour and a half to edit, another 30 minutes to render, another 30 minutes to post. There's 3 to 4 hours I could have just played and streamed the whole time. I appreciate the offer, Space, but as I am a part-time creator, I'm not gonna, hire an editor. I do appreciate the offer though. Stream's going great, Bex. Julian, I'm hoping to have it done by the end of August. I appreciate the offer, but I'm not as much fun as I have streaming, and I really enjoy content creation. I'm not serious enough about it to hire an editor. I appreciate you though. Bex, thank you for the heart, me. But yeah, so that's my thing with making videos. I love streaming. It's become a huge part of my life. Getting to stream and hang out with you guys. However, my whole mentality with creating videos is I could spend, an hour and a half recording, an hour and a half editing, another 30 minutes rendering, another 30 minutes posting, or I just spend 4 hours streaming and hanging out with you guys. That sounds more fun to me. How do I get the name Kinger IV? It's inherited. It's Kinger 4. My dad had 2 brothers. Their nicknames growing up as kids were Kinger 1, 2, and 3. So when I came along, I was Kinger 4. It looks like mowing, Bex. So like it looks like it's been mowed in lanes. That's why I use it. How do you know what to do? What do you mean, Morgs? How do you know what to do? What do you do for work? I'm a work systems lead for a pharmaceutical and nutritional manufacturing company. I do corporate project management, operational excellence type stuff for manufacturing plants all across the U.S. Like building? I freehand most of it, Morgs. I'll kind of pitch an idea to my chat, my community, and be like, hey, what if we did something like this? Or what if we did something like that? And if we all agree, if we all see the vision, I'll just start building it. And if it, looks good, we keep doing it. We stay committed to it. And if it doesn't, we tear it down and start over. For example, like this pattern right here, this is a carpet pattern I've used many, many times because I love how it looks. We used to do it on zigzags on the last world I was on, which I'm not going to do zigzags on this scale because it takes a lot of work to do zigzags. So just doing lanes looks better, I feel like. No Paige or Stormy? Stormy's here. Danny's here. Paige is 1000% asleep. Fear, I have a Red Dragon M908 Impact. I have, if you're in my Discord, I have a full breakdown of my entire stream setup on the Discord. Jade, thank you for the follow. I'm only building with 5 blocks. The main blocks in the entire build are moss, snow, prismarine, iron, and can we say, sea lanterns. Instead of prismarine. So yeah, 5 blocks. It makes things easier. Damati, because I keep messing these up, because I can farm them all in bulk. When I do a project on this scale, if you have to stop and resource gather, it kills all the motivation to do it, right? So being able to farm my items in bulk are super, super easy. What graphics card do you think is the best for just casual gaming? I do not know enough about PCs to really recommend graphics card. I had a 3600 in my last PC, and if I wasn't streaming, it ran Minecraft just fine. But when I was, streaming, Discord open, 2 streams going, 4 chats going, music going, Discord going, that PC started to struggle. Yeah, I think I had a 3600 in the old PC. I have a 4700 now. NVIDIA, yeah. Both have been NVIDIA graphics cards. I need to go get more green wool. Can't stay, I want to stop by, so hi, I gotta do homework. Have fun, or I guess, have fun, good luck with your homework? Damati, I could never have done a build on this scale if I had to resource collect. Every once in a while, like, I'll have to go get some, like, we had to go take 20 minutes and go get leaves today. But everything else is been completely farmed automatically. All the moss, all the snow, all the iron, all the prismarine, everything. I will, go to work, go to the gym, sleep, and when I come back and have time to actually play and stream, my resources are just ready to go. So I always recommend that. It's like, hey, how do you do such a big project? Either make sure you've got all of your resources beforehand, or make sure your resources are really easy to get, because it's gonna burn you out every time you have to stop building to go get more resources. Moss carpet. Where's the green? Green carpet. Ow. What are we on? Are we on? Nope, we're on green carpet. Probably should have grabbed more green because we ran out of green first. Is there a way to make a blue dye farm? Yes, there is. You make a... Are you on Bedrock, Chris? Are you on, Chris? Yes? Okay. I have a tutorial on the flower... Or the Firefly Bush Farm. Copy that, but instead of putting a Firefly Bush in there, put a... Whatever flower... I think it's the corn flower. Aria, thank you for the follow. Nathan, I don't know what your message is. I just see it. I know you see, yeah or no. Aria, thank you for the follow. You got filtered. But, yeah, I have a Firefly Bush farm. Copy that farm, but instead of putting a Flowerfly bush in there, put a one tall flower, and it'll give you unlimited cornflowers. It's how I get all my blue dye. That only works on Bedrock, unfortunately. Julian, thank you for the follow. You can see what cyberpunk style or steampunk. Cyberpunk's cool. If you do all build styles are cool in Minecraft, but there's some really, really cool cyberpunk cities out there. Yeah, the Firefly bushes. I built a farm for those and put a tutorial out on them. If you take that farm and instead of putting a Firefly bush in it, you put a single tall flower in it, it will farm you unlimited single tall flowers. Do you like ribs? Like pork ribs or beef ribs? Fireflies. I'm not tired. I'm not tired or nothing. Fireflies. Java or Bedrock? This is Bedrock Edition. Yeah, I'm not tired. Okay. This is alright so far. Good night, Julian. Good night. I think I'm going to finish the floor, and that will probably be stream. One last try. Whatever you sent, didn't send. Whatever you're saying is getting filtered. What day are you on? We are on 27,605. Mingle, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Right here? Yep. Is this the Farmtopia core? Yes, Danny. Dot, thank you for the follow. Yes, it is. But we're not doing the zigzags this time. It's in lanes to make it look like it's mowed. So it looks like it's mowed. Huh, thank you for the follow. Instead of doing it like in the zigzags that we did before, it lanes to make it look like they mowed it. If I was to join you for every Minecraft live, do you would fully commit for the next 6 months? I don't... What? Did you build this? Yes. I think these came out great. It's lit up, but not lit up too much. We're gonna have the lanes in there. There's gonna be... I'm definitely gonna do, like, some sort of fountain right here. Definitely trees around. Right now, I'm just trying to get it spawn-proofed. Hi, Aiden. What's... D1, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's the right level lit up. Looks amazing. Thank you, LeBron. Bex, thank you for the heart, me. If I was to join you for the next 6 months, would you fully commit on YouTube and TikTok? I am not going to quit my job to stream full-time. It is not practical in any way. I love you guys, and I love streaming, and I have an absolute blast doing this. However, it is not financially responsible to leave my job to stream full-time. Also, yeah, I'm not. It's just not it. I'm sorry. Solar, thank you for the heart, me. Maybe 2-3 years from now, if we keep growing the way we're growing, 2-3 years from now, maybe I can, you know, if we keep growing like we're, oh no. If we keep growing like we're growing, maybe I can conceive of that, but right now it's not practical. Is this your starter base? Yeah, just warming up to Quivus. Just a starter base, you know, just getting things in motion. Yeah, maybe one day. The only way I would ever stream full-time. Like, yeah, it's obviously it would be an amazing opportunity, right? But to stream full-time, I would never, ever, ever rely on my viewers for income. Aiden, thank you for the follow. The only way I would stream full-time is if all my house payment, my truck payment, you know, my health insurance, electricity, my bills, you know, my bills, if those were covered by sponsors, yeah, I could conceive doing it. But I would never, ever rely on subscriptions or gifts or donations or anything like that to pay my bills. That just... It feels like begging, you know? Like when you guys gift right now, it's a gift. You know, it's... I'm taking what you guys gift and I use it to produce a better stream. I upgrade my mic, my equipment. You know, it's a gift. If I was using what you guys were gifting to pay bills, I might as well be standing at a street corner with my hand out. I don't mean to be rude if you watch viewers who do that, but I would never be comfortable doing that. Just not how my brain is wired. Toner, I want to push for a month. Like, I want to end middle of December, come back middle of January. I kind of... Some of the members want to end ClockCraft and just start right on Season 2. But I kind of want a little bit of a break between seasons. Mohawk, thank you for the follow. Aiden, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. I love streaming. This is fun. I've been streaming for 1.5 years now. I've grown an amazing community. You guys are the best. I'm never going to stream and rely on you guys for income. That's not fair. Cade, thank you for the follow. Flame, thank you for the follow. You know, that ruins what's fun about this. I'm not stressed right now, you know? I'm just getting to play my game and hang out with you guys and build some cool shit and, you know, argue about movies and music and food. But there's no, like, shit, if I don't get $100 today, I can't pay my bills. Like, that's not fun. I don't want to be stressed out while I'm streaming. Hi, Jaden. Sorry. If you take a break, there'd be streams. I'd probably just, you know, do, like, maybe take another chop at, like, Super Flat Survival. I did a very brief series a long time ago on Super Flat Survival. I kind of want to revisit it. They added some new stuff in it. Maybe do, like, a little skyblock. I don't know, just something for a few weeks that isn't normal Minecraft, and then come back and do Season 2. Beyond, thank you for the follow. Zach, thank you for the follow. Tom, thank you for the follow. Jared, thank you for the follow. Cookies or ice cream? We're not doing that. I have like 10 minutes left on stream. We're not doing food arguments. Hi, Jaden. What are you building? I am currently working on my mega base. I'm adding in the lawn of the city in the sky. Eventually, I'm gonna add in like trees and other stuff, but for right now, I'm just spawn proofing. No, when season 1 of ClockCraft ends, I don't want to immediately jump right into the next world. I want a little bit of time off. I'm not gonna quit Minecraft. I'm not gonna like stop streaming. Like I'm not going anywhere. I just would be like, hey, I kind of want to spend 2 weeks goofing off, doing something else, so that when we are ready to start up season 2, I'm refreshed to start up season 2. Does that make sense? Eat? I'm fine. I can make it to the end of this without eating. I want to do one last thing before I end the stream. And a thing with a follow. It is almost 10 p.m. for me. So I have a hard stop at 10 p.m., but I'm going to just finish this little bit up. Something I messed up somewhere. Where did you get messed up? One of these is 3 wide or something. Which side got 3 wided? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. How did that not line up? So I'm gonna mess up. Because this should be moss, and then this should be green. What got screwed up somewhere? One of these is 3 wide or not wide enough. Nope, I'm just tired and need to go to bed. Nope, those are perfectly aligned. Yep, I need to go to bed. Okay, yep, alright. I have one last thing I want to do, because we gotta take our thumbnail of this. Nope. I'm like, my brain couldn't figure out why it wasn't lining up, because it was lined up. That summarizes it. Alright, any more green in here? Green carpet, green carpet. Nope, that's moss carpet. Moss, green carpet. And then put this back in here. Alright, I need a little bit of this on the end. How do you find the motivation? Kevin, it's not really a motivation thing. To summarize, I am playing my all-time favorite game. Well, sitting here in comfy clothes, listening to some good music, and hanging out with my chat. I don't really get bored of that. It's not some miracle magic thing. It's really just vibing. At the end of the day, I'm just hanging out with my, my community, my chat, and playing my game. Should invest in a heated blanket. I run hot, so I'm not a big heated blanket guy. I get warm very easy. The only reason I have this on today is because I am sunburned from being at the beach and out on the pool all day yesterday. So I have the AC on full bore, so I'm a little chilled. Hence the loose-fitting, comfy sweatshirt. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to let my room get above 64 degrees. Keep it icy. How long have you been playing in this world? Since April 7th of last year. No, I completely understand, Erica. See, I know every time I explain something I've explained before, I know that's a brand new viewer in here. So, like, anytime somebody asks, like, oh, you get that question 100 times a stream, well, I know that's a new person in here, so I'm going to show them the same level of respect as everybody else. That's their first interaction with me, is them asking a question in my live, and if I'm short or I'm, not genuine, it's disrespectful to the viewer. So, yeah, I'll get the same question 1,000 times a stream. But that's what it is. Oscar, thank you for the follow. Duncan, thank you for the follow. Do I play off stream? I do not, LeBron. Right now, I pretty much only stream, or I only play when I stream, besides AFKing. Mark, thank you for the follow. I do AFK off stream, like run my farms and stuff, because there's not really a point in streaming that, because it's, while I'm asleep or at the gym or at work, just letting the farms run. Alright, let's go grab RTX. Do I play controller? Nope, I'm on mouse and keyboard, but I do play controller for every other game ever. The only game I play... Actually, I played Pal World and Mud Runner on mouse and keyboard, but every other game I've ever played in the history of ever, I've done on controller. Why don't I use shaders? So, Hannah, I love the new Vibrant Visual shaders. I love my RTX shaders, which you're about to see. However, RTX, it's too much. It's distracting when I'm playing. And Vibrant Visuals is not optimized enough for me. So, Vibrant Visuals at my base, because of all the lighting and stuff, runs horribly. I mean, like I said, the RTX pack looks phenomenal, but it's too good looking. It's distracting me while I'm playing. Mabaki, it's a private world, but I do appreciate your interest. Pair pin video top my TikTok profile for all of the packs I use in this world. I'm thinking thumbnail right there. Actions and stuff. Actions and stuff is fun for like goofing off and like recording, but playing with it on, not a big fan of playing with it on. Oh, the RTX is beautiful. No, the RTX pack makes the base look great, especially with the sun setting. It's got like the red in the background. No, RTX kills it. JWP, I do not know. I've been building this setup for a long time. How far into the base are you? Lewis, we're getting closer and closer to being done. I'm like 80, 95% done. Or 80, 90% done. All right, right there for thumbnail. Is anybody else live? What's my YouTube user? It's Kinger Ivy. It's Kinger Ivy on everything. All right. It won't be a sunset photo because it'll be too late by the time the sun sets. But thank you guys for a great stream tonight. Candy's not live. Candy rated me. Dell rated me. Unknown, thank you for the follow. So I don't think any other members of ClockCraft are live currently. Why Kinger IV? It's an inherited nickname. It's Kinger 4. My dad had two brothers, and their nicknames growing up were Kinger 1, 2, and 3. So when I came along, I became Kinger 4. I'm gonna sleep real quick, and then I'll do my goodbye so I don't get attacked by everything. Actually, we can look at it at night. Sully, I've been working on this base since July of last year. You guys ready for the one? There it is. I'm like the RTX pop where it just decides it's nighttime instantly. The one downside of this pack is it just switches. Anton, don't spam. Do I golf? Not very well. I'd say it looks pretty good at night. Did you build a sun? I did not. Schematic. Alright. Sleep, and then thumbnail, and then end stream. Oh, sleep. Tim the Tapman vibes? Well, I take that as a compliment. I'd say Tim is probably one of my favorite all-time streamers. Oh, I warned you. What's YouTube? It's Kinger Ivy. It's the same as everything. It's Kinger Ivy across all platforms. Alright. Ryan, I golfed for the first time last Sunday, so you have not. Alright. You ever make a blueprint of the base? Nope. You guys can make one at the end of the world when we release the download. Alright, let's get set up. Real Drew, thank you for... Alright, so now I am ending stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. Welcome into our 181 or 170 new followers, 55,000 likes, over 71 gifters. Real Drew, thank you for the follow there at the end. Welcome in to everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be live again definitely on Thursday. I will not be live Tuesday night, unfortunately. If I may go live Wednesday night, but that'll be on Twitch. As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Tell someone you love them, and I will catch you guys all in the next one. Good night, everybody. Peace.